You won't be the last. This way down the dark. You won't be the last.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, dudes?
Yeah, what it do?
What it does.
What it doesn't.
It doesn't. Doesn't do a lot of things, man.
Yeah, that's right. It sure don't.
Yeah, man. It's been an interesting week. How's your week gone?
I just got back late last night from Florida, New York. I was up there with the gang. With all
With
the
the
fizzos.
boys?
That's a
How was
fucking
that,
fake
man?
ass place.
Huh? You both were
How
talking
was
at
it?
the same time. I was a good
I
time.
said, how was it?
It was a
Yeah,
good
nice.
time. Lots of
You see
fun.
my
Got to
man
hang out
Zane?
with the fellas. Got to spend a lot of time with Zane. Got to shoot a lot of content with Zane. That was fun. I was, not very often that I'm not doing something on a Monday morning, so that was kind of strange. You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
not
like
be
driving
working.
all the way there,
Yeah.
driving all the
Well,
way back.
I
yeah.
left Sunday evening, Easter evening. I left. and
What's that,
went
like
there.
a 7-hour ride? 6?
Yeah, 6.5.
Not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I don't know. It was fun. I had a good time.
That's pretty, man. 6.5 hours won't even get me out of Florida. Not
Right,
from where
yeah.
I am.
Well, you have to go the fucking length. You have to go the width of Pennsylvania to get there.
Yeah.
Some new videos dropping. I think I'm gonna make my triumphant return to YouTube. I think I'm gonna start doing members only vlogs on my channel. Is what I think I'm gonna start doing. Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Get back to vlogging and just make it members only. So just like my vlogs will just be for members and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Smart.
something I was
Smart,
kind
man.
of thinking about while I was there. Sitting down with Steve-O and Jersey and Zane and shit. We are just shooting a breeze about content and content creators. And I was like, you know what, man, I need to get back to doing YouTube videos. I miss doing the long form content. I'm more fun doing that.
Yeah, it seems like a different craft. You know what I mean?
Keep the short form content geared towards Zero and WCR. You know what I mean? Maker and Sorbo. You know what I mean? Just kind of do branded content for the short form stuff, and then just like focus more of my energy into YouTube. It might not get a shitload of views, but the people that are channel members will get they'll dig it. You know what I mean? So, which is the most important thing in my opinion. So,
Yeah, the people who've been watching you for years, make stuff.
I'm a gatekeeper. I gatekeep. I won't.
Yeah, man.
I won't allow any more influencers to influence.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes, like you're out
What
here.
What a fucking cunt that dude is.
You gotta get off your high horse, buddy.
I gotta get off my fucking high horse. What a twat.
I don't know. Be good at what you do, and then you can get off your fucking high horse, dog. Like
Yeah,
if you suck at
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how much experience you have or like how big your company is to like disprove an opinion or whatever.
We're not a hurdle in your ladder.
I
to
mean,
climb.
it
Get
doesn't
off
always
us.
work that way. I mean, here you can have
my
an opinion.
only my only thoughts on all of this shit that I seen, because like I said, I didn't have to work Monday, so I got to tune into a lot of things that I don't normally get to tune into. And my stance on all this stuff, it's twofold. One, if you're newer to the industry, and I've said this a bunch of times, if you're newer to the industry and um, you're more focused on playing around on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, or Facebook or whatever, I think it would behoove you to master your craft and build your business. Using social media to do that, to advertise for your business, is one thing, but like making Dr. Dre fucking videos and barely being able to turn a fucking squeegee is an issue. It's a problem. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
It's a fucking problem. I'm not trying to be a dick. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm just saying, 8 or 9 years ago, if there was no TikTok, there was none of that shit. Like, if you did a long form video and you sucked, people ran you off the fucking internet.
Well, it's like
that
anything.
simple.
Like,
It's that
let's say you
simple.
make like
That's
I'm
why I
playing
don't make
one-on-one.
videos
I'm
anymore.
playing one-on-one
Yeah,
basketball, and I
that's
get
why-
fucking smoked every time I play.
Fucking
People aren't
suck.
watching your shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you have to at least be competitive in your
Yeah.
craft. You don't
Yeah.
have to be the best, but like competitive and like interesting and fun to watch.
Mhm.
I mean, sometimes you can make a video, right? Like you can be like, oh, this product isn't my favorite. And then you go, well, your experience doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can put all these like little ambles on top of it. But at the end of the day, like, people are going to have their opinion. You made a
Seth
statement.
has his own
right?
axe
Like,
to grind
no,
this
like,
evening.
no,
No,
like,
no,
you-
you're fine.
You made,
Go
no,
ahead.
you made a statement and put it out for the world
Excuse
to
me,
have
Seth,
an
I have to
opinion on it,
sharpen
and then
your
get
axe.
upset by the opinion, and then you go and then you put pre-qualifiers up, like, well, if it's this, if it's that, if it's
Yeah.
this thing, if it's this thing.
Yeah.
I go, well, at what point, what metric are we operating off of? Are we operating off of like how big your bit? Like, I just need to know what we're operating off of.
What up,
If
Adam?
experience doesn't count, if your personal experience with that doesn't count, if your personal problems with it don't count, and your bias to that company doesn't count, I just need to know
What
what
the metrics
parameters we're
are.
making the argument on,
Mhm.
and if we're doing that, I would say,
Or you
I
could
mean,
just
I don't
like
wanna be a dick.
my opinion is the only opinion that
No,
matters.
yeah,
And we
I
can
mean,
just move
and
on with
honestly,
shit
if you
like-
just go, my opinion's this, fuck you guys, that's fine. But like when you play, when you play Switzerland all the
Yeah.
time, like, I don't know, it's going to burn you at some point, right? Like
Yeah.
Switzerland held Germany's money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like at some point, like, yo,
Yeah.
you're doing some evil work.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I
yeah.
am too.
Yeah. I don't really have a dog in that fight, but I will say this, you know, and my other caveat to that is, if you fucking suck at window cleaning and you're just making, hello, mother. You're just making the
Mary.
brand
Hello.
look bad. You know what I mean? You're just, you know, you're trying to do branded content and you fucking suck. That's a problem. You know, so those are my two things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just be good at what you do.
Just
And
be good
and
at what
move
you
on.
do, and you know, focus on that, and you do you, and you know, you don't have to do your subliminal videos. You know what I mean? Telling me that you're fucking awesome, because I don't care. You know what I mean? Because everybody can see it. Everybody's just nice. And it just so happens that I'm not afraid to say the quiet part out loud. And seriously, it's getting to
No.
the point where there's a lot more people that are just going to end up saying the quiet part out loud.
It's not that
You know what I mean?
everyone's nice. It's that a lot of people are pussies and don't have a dog in the fight, so they pick a side as if like they're not, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people like
There's a lot of
commenting on
dudes
that
that-
guy's stuff that are all fucking haters and pretending not to be haters, and they're all
Yeah.
fucking bitches and they're
Yeah.
pussies. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I'm just gonna say, you're a bunch of bitches, won't make your own fucking content, won't say your own shit, and
Yeah.
you hide behind someone else's shit to like secretly shit on this other thing. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Stop being a bitch. Just come out and be like, I don't like you. I don't like what you have to do, and just say it instead of being like, I never liked Grackle. Actually, I think I'm the reason why they made the Grackle. You're a bitch, dude. Nobody made it for your gay ass. Like, take a minute and
Oh
go,
my
maybe
God.
I'm not the most important person who's ever lived in the world. Like, take a second. Go, like, literally, like, you're Kermit the Frog.
It's better that
fucking-
way, Squeegee chick.
Just-
Keep
You
doing
just
your
look.
thing.
He goes.
Just take it down and go, maybe I'm not the reason everything in the world happens, right? Think about yourself and just go, they didn't do it for me. I've just been loud and annoying. And
Yeah.
that's
And then
that's
just
where
move
we're at.
on with life.
Yeah.
But
I-
then
Don't throw it
own
away
that.
yet.
But own it. Just
Yeah.
own it.
Yeah.
Just be an adult
Own it,
about it.
yes.
Like,
yeah.
quit
Yeah,
pretending.
Squeegee chick, that's the
I
best
said
thing to
that.
do. I could actually see from
With
your
ice.
videos the more you post, the more I see the growth in your technique. You're getting better and better and better, and that's a good
She
thing.
makes great videos
Yeah,
too. I
when
love
you
her.
improve on
Yeah.
video,
I had a
that's
great
great.
conversation
When
with
you
her.
suck for the last year and a half to 2 years on video, and it just keeps
Put it in
fucking
that.
sucking, you know what I mean? That's a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I had a nice conversation with her
Yeah,
and taught
she's
her how
pretty
to
cool.
set the camera up and
Mhm.
where to be and the moves to make.
Mark
and
is super
edit.
influencer
He's an
9000.
edit. I
influencer's
showed her how to
influencer,
edit
baby.
Dude,
it.
she's getting
Yeah.
better with that
she's so good.
accelerator handle, dude. Like I remember, and this isn't enough. She was still good when she first
Yeah,
started.
I'll
She's
just
gotten
say
way
it.
better. I like that she's showing her evolution of like getting better. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
here's where I'm at. Like, there's
If
no
you stop in
there's
the
no
middle
qualms
of
about
a,
it. And like,
if
I
you
got
stop
better.
in the middle, if it takes you 3 minutes to clean a fucking door on a TikTok video, it's a problem. You haven't been doing it very long. If you're scraping shit off with your thumbnail, you haven't been doing it very long. You know what I mean?
If your
They make us
argument is
scrub
telling
Hey,
us
and
to
I
get
will
off
say
our
this:
wait,
if the shoe fits,
listen.
lace that bitch the fuck up.
If you're-
You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I'm fucking done.
If
with
your
this shit.
argument is for us to get off our high horse and leave you alone, it's you suck and you just can't do the job you're supposed to be doing. You're an influencer in the window cleaning world. At least know how to clean a window. You know what I mean?
Well, I will say she's a very sweet girl. She came up to me.
Oh,
We're not even
she's
talking
fine.
about her.
I like
We're not
that.
even
And
talking
truthfully,
about
I
her.
didn't
we're not
even know.
talking
I didn't
about
We're not
even
her.
even
know who
I
she
talking
like
was.
about her.
Jessica.
We're
Come
not even
on.
talking about her. We're not even
Jessica's
talking
Well,
fine.
I
about her.
am. I am. Don't you want to comment on the editing that I taught?
Well, go ahead. If you want to tell us,
No.
tell us how you set the cameras up and how
The
you
best
edit,
of
Mark.
us all here. Got to talk about his skills.
First thing I do is I show up with a transit, like a surveyor, right? So I can figure out the angle, and usually 27 degrees to the window is where it needs to be,
Yeah,
and 3 to
that's
5 feet
perfect.
depending on your camera.
Yeah. Listen,
My wife
I'm gonna
even
say,
says I'm full of shit.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm
I'm
full
gonna
of
say
shit.
this.
I make the
Listen,
best videos too.
I'm gonna say this. It was all cool in the gang, and I was willing to say, it was gonna be whatever it was gonna be. But as soon as you start publicly bumping your fucking gums, then I'm gonna say something. Because this is my
we're
platform,
jumping.
and I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So if this needs to escalate further, we'll just start putting names to shit, and then you know what I
We're
mean?
frogs, ribbit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We can start, you know what I mean? We can start, tagging and shit, if that's what we
Can I
want.
finish swelling Jessica's head up a little bit?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I think
Please do.
she's I think that in speaking with her, she just shared with me what she's doing as far as window cleaning, and the way she's latched onto this company, and I'm like, well, learn as much as you can,
Yeah.
and then someday you're going to go, I want more for myself.
Yep.
For my
Yep.
person.
Mhm.
And that's what I did. I mean,
Mhm.
I worked for my dad, and when I bought a piece of his company,
Mhm.
he's like, well, what is it, more money? I go, it's not necessarily about the money. I think different, and I want to do things my way.
Differently, yeah.
Right. It doesn't mean I'm not going to make a lot of mistakes, and I have,
Mhm.
but if you learn from your mistakes, and I've just enjoyed the energy that she has.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For the industry in itself.
I only
you
started
guys
at
have
Cole
taught
last
me
I love showing the after. Listen,
You guys have taught me so many things. Like the ammonia thing has completely changed my company. I don't think you guys understand that. I have to have 12 bottles of ammonia at all
Right.
time because my guys are like, if we don't have ammonia, we can't clean it.
we're always
And
learning.
we never used it.
I will
We're
go out
always
of my
learning.
way. Yeah.
And I will, I also
You
want to
guys
say that we're
are
not
nice.
elitist. We're not elitist here. Like, we're
Oh.
there. You got to be doing, if you're good, you're good. That's all there is to it. If you're
You
good,
might do it
running the
completely
ladder.
different than me. You might
Yeah.
do it completely
yeah,
different
and you
than
may
me. And
do
I'm
it
like, cool, dude.
completely different than I do. You know what I'm saying? But, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. And anyone that has been doing this
And you're not.
long enough,
Oh.
can see when somebody starts creating content, they can see that you're not good. And the fact that you act like you are or say that you
And
are
it would be cool
doesn't
if you didn't
change
say you were doing it
the
for 20
fact
years.
that you aren't. You know what I mean? And it's not
Right.
something like, it's just what I guess what I'm getting at is you can be, because there's clearly everyone grows. I'm way better than I used to be. Just like Jessica is way better with a pole than she was a year ago. I mean, there's
It's
evolution.
it's all how you bring it to the table.
There's
You know
talk.
what I mean?
Right.
There's talk and leeching off of an industry, and then there's actually like embracing the industry and becoming a part of it. You know what I mean? It's that simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Point of
And they'd
fact.
be like, everything's chill, everything's cool, dude, until the facade wears off.
It
Until
finally
your
started.
bullshit finally bees who the fuck you really are.
And
You're like,
then
oh, those guys
you
are
realize
crafts.
that
And
you
then really what
fucking
happens
suck.
is like, no, it's like anything. You put pressure on a bottle, at some
Yeah.
point it's gonna crack. And that's
Tim,
when
Listen,
Tim nailed
if you're
that right on the
faking
head.
who
He
you're
said it
if
was
you're
going to happen
faking who
eventually.
you're being,
Yeah.
if you're
You know,
faking who you're being,
They
it's gonna
always
come out.
crack.
Yeah.
I've
I just
told
told
the
him. I
story.
was kind of surprised when I seen
I
that.
I
was
told
just
the
I'm
like,
not
story.
by all.
man, dude.
Yo, V from Vendetta can fucking suck one, dog. Like that's all I'm gonna say. If you know who that
We're
is,
terrible dudes, and that's fine. I don't care.
if you have
I don't
bad
care.
facial hair, that's
We'll
your
be
problem.
the heel, man.
I just
We've always
listen.
been the heel.
I've taken a lot of fucking, and Tim knows this, and you guys know this because you guys have been part of the show for
You've
a
caught a
long
lot
time,
of flack.
since the very beginning. And yeah, Seth was ready fire aim like an hour ago, so that's why I said
No,
let it burn.
I'm just over the shit, dog. I'm
Yeah.
over people faking
The
who they
passive
are.
aggressive shit is just super. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
fucking
kind of
own
over
your
it
shit,
myself.
son.
Yeah, it's just like, dude,
Just
you know
own
what?
your shit.
Yeah, just do your shit, and you know what I mean. If you don't care, then don't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But you keep needling and needling and needling and needling and dropping your little fucking comments. You know what I mean? And making your little reactions and shit on stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Well, I'm at the point, and I think Mark is, TJ and Tim are. You can't fucking bully me. You can't take away my money. You can't question my experience. You can't question my knowledge. You can't question my business. You don't get to do that.
Yeah.
So once a year, I can tell you to go fuck yourself and your gay ass fucking biased opinion that you're not going to own. Just fucking be a man. That's it. All I'm not saying is be like, yo, I'm doing this because of this, or I'm doing that because of that. You know what I mean? I'm not pointing out anybody in particular, but like, it seems to be lately, like people are having a lot of like this passive, like, Joe, be a man. Just go, I don't fucking like this guy or this thing, so fuck this thing.
Yeah.
Just own it.
Or,
you know what I mean?
Or you could do what I do and just not do content or talk about it. Or like if there's something specific I don't care for.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It says more.
I just don't use it. You know what I mean? Like there's fuck. I'm
Do you know how much stuff I don't like?
I'm a brand ambassador for Maker Products. There's a lot of their stuff that I don't use because I just don't like the stuff, and it doesn't mean that it's not good. Maybe it works great for some people. Like everybody loves those Maker mini poles. I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan.
I'm not. I've never even
Richie
had one.
knew that when he introduced it. I was like, man,
Yeah.
what is with all the locks? You know what I mean? It just doesn't fit my style of cleaning. Does it make it bad? No. Am I gonna do videos on it, shitting on it constantly? No. Am I gonna, when somebody makes a video saying that they love it, am I gonna get in the fucking comments and fucking say that it fucking sucks and you know the reason why they made it is they made it differently is because of me? No, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna
look. I didn't
state
say
my
anything.
opinion and be done with it. You know what I mean?
I didn't say anything because I'm like up here with influencer status.
Yeah.
Like, can you still see my hand?
You might be
not really. Not
Yeah,
really.
actually, yeah, but
Yeah.
It's above your head, so
Okay,
that's like at least 4 feet
I'll
off
tell
the
you
ground.
one, and I don't know who came up with it, but to me, it makes no sense. Now, I'm not saying I can't be convinced, but for whatever reason, somebody came out with, and I don't know who it was, a 1-foot extension pole. To me,
That was
makes
zero,
no sense.
wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
I don't
another
know.
thing that
It doesn't make any.
do
It
you,
doesn't
I
make
mean,
sense.
do you want the
it's
nose?
If you take,
Do you want the nose to
For
glass?
you, it
pole
would make
for,
a lot of sense.
Do
I
you,
don't,
no,
the
no.
rest
Do
of
you
us,
want
it
the
doesn't.
nose to glass pull from Zero Products for videos? I'm like, no, because that is lame.
yeah. Well, you've taken the handle where you have direct pressure on the squeegee and extended it up.
You would think
TJ,
Mark
that
would
weird
feel
fan
tall.
mounted
Awkward.
system worked perfectly for me. I
What's
was
that?
super happy that the Zero like van mounted system that I put on the wall of my shop.
Yeah.
They're like, we've only sold like 2 or 3. I'm like, yeah, but like I saw it. TJ said he was selling. I was like, yo, I need that. So like some shit is like, you know what I mean?
All,
like niche or novelty.
I'm not
or
a
like
I'm not a water fed pole up like walk up window guy. I'm just not ever
Like
that
I
dude
saw
ever.
on one of the pages.
You know what I mean?
Only
somebody
if it's
ma-
hot. If it's hot, I might do it.
Well,
if it's
if-
hot
yeah.
outside, I might do it. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Like if I'm lazy, I might.
I'll
I
give you
saw
that.
on a page.
Normal day, I'm not.
I saw on a page the other day.
Mhm.
Somebody made or is selling a Boab that holds a pole. Right? Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
I've seen that.
Okay. So what happens when you
Gallagher.
have to lean forward? You catch yourself in the fucking chin. That's like Perry Tate fuckery right there. That's
Yeah,
fucking retarded.
I seen some guy in the comments that I'm waiting for him to make a sheath for my back for my pole.
Yeah, a
Like,
quiver.
what a quiver? Like, what are we doing?
You know, you can
right
just buy
now?
that. Those exist, dog.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
just
mean?
go
Like,
get
they
it.
make.
I'll make
you
your
just
wife
explain
quiver.
something like, yeah. Oh. I mean, but like honestly, if that's how you want to work, dude, like, and you're not affected
Give it to
by
me
that,
harder,
I don't
big
really
boy.
care.
Must stick my dick in the mashed potatoes. Go Hogs.
No hogs.
I just like listen,
No,
man.
Really talking about making. I mean, you're really reaching when you come out with a product like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say this though. That dude that put the magnets in the fucking plastic thing is a fucking genius
Yes.
in my mind.
Yes,
Oh,
That is probably
that might
aside
be.
from
Yeah, that
the
might be.
next
I would say.
fucking thing.
I'm
such
going
a
to say this.
simple
I'm not-
idea, but so good. Dude.
These people are going to
So
be
good.
pissed off about this. That might be like the biggest like leap forward, I would say,
Yes.
since the soft bucket since Richie
Yeah,
stepped
yes,
down. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
There's no
Yeah,
mess
it's
there. You can just
crazy.
wipe that off.
I'm
you know what I mean?
honestly
It's pretty fucking dope
pissed at myself for not,
thinking
about
of that. Yeah, when I seen it,
I'm
I
like,
was like,
it's
man,
so fucking simple.
I haven't reached.
Are you guys
I
talking
would-
about the magnet holder
for
Yes.
the steel wool?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. It's a
I
great
keep
idea,
looking
dude.
for the guy to go. I want to buy one from him because it's pretty dope. I like it.
I want to hang out with them and be like, "Thank you, dude."
Yeah, it's pretty
Thanks,
dope.
brother.
It's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
you know
man.
what I mean? It's a good idea, dude.
Super.
Yeah.
great
I think I'd like to
super
see
cool
Craig
tool.
wearing one around his neck, and
Yeah.
hopefully he doesn't have a pacemaker, or maybe hopefully he does. You got to be careful with that thing with a pacemaker.
No, but
though.
like I
I
love
think it's a
that
brilliant idea.
I love that the
Ship jumper.
industry is being able to be
Michael
like
Kolsky.
creative.
Okay.
Yeah,
But like some of the stuff I don't like is
Yeah, it's a
people
pretty
going
dope
with-
product. I'd like to get my hands on it and try it out. I mean, it looks like it'd be pretty dope to use. I mean, it's a very good idea. When I
Fucking
first
great.
seen it, I was like, "That's pretty fucking smart, right there."
I
And
saw
yeah,
those
the little
silver
rolling
tabs. I'm
balls
like,
on
what
it,
is
the
that? I go,
magnet
what is
balls.
that? And he picked up the steel wool, and I'm like,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's a pretty fucking smart idea. When I seen it, I
Yeah.
was like, "That's pretty fucking sweet."
Well,
I would
listen,
like a
everybody
tab rubber
knows.
padding.
Everybody knows that you
Yeah.
take that scrubbing thing. What is that one? You know, with the pad on it that moves every
The
nice
techno
direction?
pad,
The techno pad,
yeah.
and you stick steel wool on that. You'll be raking that shit out for weeks,
Yeah.
and then it rusts.
Yeah, you
It's a
can't.
fucking nightmare.
You almost
Yeah.
have to put like another pad on top of it and then
Yeah.
put
No,
the-
dude, because I
You know what I mean?
got steel wool pads that have a felt
I like
backing
to
on
I
have
them,
love the
Have
idea of
rubber
the techno
but it
padding.
pad.
sticks to the
It just
Velcro.
doesn't. I love
Yeah,
the
the rubber
idea of the
padding
techno
looks
pad,
like a
just doesn't
smart idea too. Or like like the the Tucker style block style brushes. Like Zero makes and Tucker makes and stuff like that. With the Zero has that rubber binding that goes around it. You know what I mean? The rubber
Yeah.
binding to keep from marring the frames and stuff. Something
That's a
like
great
that
idea
around it
too.
would be
Yeah,
pretty
it's a great
slick
idea
to go
too.
around it. But yeah, it's a pretty fucking smart idea. You know what I mean? And that just takes people look. I mean, it's something that simple. You know what I mean? It just
It's somebody to
needs
think of it,
someone
you
to
know?
Technopad. That's right, Luke. That
Mhm.
it just needs someone to kind of look at it like a different kind of way. I am not a Technopad fan. I fucking think that thing is.
I like the idea of
I
it.
fight
I
with
don't
that
like the
thing, man.
That's
application
fucking
of it
trash.
because it only holds stupid things.
Yeah,
if it
I
held
don't.
steel wool, I would be a fan.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
don't
hold steel
do
wool
the
real well.
I don't do the fucking
Not at all.
the walnut pad thing. Like, I know this is gonna ruffle feathers or whatever, but I just find the walnut pads are just fucking whack sausage. You know what I mean? They're just like they're just as
Wait.
whack
What did you call
sausage.
them?
Whack sausage.
Whack sausage.
Whack.
Whack. Oh, I thought
Do
you
you
said
know what I
black
wish there
sausage.
was, TJ? And I feel like you'd be a fan of this too. A scraper designed to be on a pole
Uh,
would be one of my favorite things. Like you know what I mean? Like the right angle, like a scraper. On
Triumph
a
has
pole.
one, man. Just get that.
No, they
that
don't.
angled
It's
scraper.
too much of an angle. It's too much of an
Yeah,
angle.
it is. It's
Yeah.
you got to be rubbing
It's
your
too
knuckles
much.
on the bottom of the
Yeah,
frame.
yeah.
to
You're
use
like
that fucking thing.
underneath the window.
Yeah.
What
You're like
about-
here,
what about-
and it's above your head.
Yeah,
And you
What
can't
about
see
the
what the fuck you're
Sorbo
doing.
death trap thing?
No, I
No,
mean it's a nice
I'm not
scraper.
messing with that.
I also don't
that
want to
dude. That's
die,
the best
but
scraper
it's a
on the
nice
market.
scraper. It's a good
Yeah,
scraper.
if
I
you're a
just don't
fucking
want it.
ninja and you get in a fight with
You
someone,
just gotta
yeah.
not be a
Right.
pussy.
No,
You know what I mean?
I
You just
use
gotta
that
be
thing for about
you just gotta
2.3
be not a
minutes.
Frank Rave, and you'll fucking
Yeah.
not cut your hand. I'm
Right.
sorry. That's,
No, my
that
point
was
is
low.
that there's no like good.
Did you see
sheath
Frank cut his fucking
for-
hand, man?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, his hand
yeah.
was wide.
That just
the fuck
goes
up.
show.
I've
That
done
just goes to show
before.
you, a dude. How many years has
done
Frank
that.
been cleaning fucking windows, man?
That's the problem, though. You've been cleaning windows too long, and you take shit for
Yep.
like for granted.
That's
Happens
why
to all
that,
of us, man.
I took my razor out of the
You got-
bucket because there's so many people that have cuts every year. I'm like,
Oh,
no,
dude,
this is gonna sit somewhere
I used
else,
to keep.
man.
I used to keep a razor in the bucket too, man.
Yeah.
it's not a
It's
good
fucking
look,
Not no
man.
more.
I get a lot of shit. Like I see, like
Mr. fucking flight, and then
Luke.
still in Orlando.
Luke uses that fucking Unger scraper holder, and he puts his scraper without the blade cover in that fucking thing all the time. When I see him do it, it just makes my butthole fucking hurt.
Because
I go grab a
it's just
towel or something.
It's just a matter of time before it gets you. It's not
I
like
always
when
put the
it's-
cover on it. I have to because I've got myself several times. Because I
me
used to
too.
use those Z40s, the Triumph Z40s with the
Yeah,
slider
just
lock.
the pop. Yeah,
the pop lock,
slider up and,
And
down.
once that
and you
fucker
always
goes,
forget.
and it, you
Yeah,
know what
the
I mean?
first
It's-
piece of masking tape in that bitch, it's done.
It's
Bro,
done. And I've got myself
once you
so
hit that
many
razor,
times.
you're
like a
halfway
long,
through it, you
long
already
day,
know it's
dude. Of
going.
like
Fuck.
CCs, dude. A long CC day is like when you cut yourself every fucking time.
I'm
It's like
so
9 hours
fucking,
into a day. and
Yeah,
you're
you got
like,
more
"God
balls than I do, dude. Luke
damn."
said
dude,
he does it every day.
I literally keep Gorilla Glue in my truck just for that, just to fucking seal
Scary,
that shit up
man.
real quick,
Super
just in case it
scary.
happens.
But to see fucking Frank cut himself, it's like it just like rung in my head. I'm like, man, I need to be careful with my scraper. You know what I mean? Like,
I almost appreciated him showing that video to be
yes,
like,
I
yo,
did
dude,
too.
like I do this every day, and
as a proud guy would have like kept that secret, but Frank's like, look what I did to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
I like how
good
he just wrote
lessons to learn.
fuck.
Yeah.
He just wrote fuck. I'm like, that's the only real answer you can give to that.
I don't know. It just goes to show you, man, anything can happen at any time.
I mean, we're not immune to shit. You know what I mean? We all.
You guys aren't one in the chamber guys, are you? I'm not carry a semi-automatic handgun guy. I carry a wheel gun. Corners on those plastic open, closed scrapers go bad. Yeah, dude. Ugh, terrible.
I carry these hands, boy, every day.
Yeah.
You can catch them if you want to, son.
There's no such thing as
I'm-
a fair one now. Guys just shoot you. You know what I mean? Guys like Luke walking around with one in the chamber will shoot you when you punch him in the nose.
Are you the only one not carrying in your truck?
Yeah, I mean, do you want to know the
I carry
honest
a
truth?
revolver.
I've never. I don't have
carry
my
a revolver.
license to carry, dude. Never.
I don't
Yeah.
carry a
If
semi-automatic
I got a problem,
pistol.
we square up. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I also live in a different dynamic than most of you guys.
Yeah, the
It
350.
sounds
Hey,
like, I'm not saying.
hey, if the
Yeah, you live
357,
in a
hey, if the
state with bad gun laws.
if the
no,
357 doesn't
I'm
get
more like
you
square up or don't square
in
up.
fucking 6 shots, if I can't put you down with the 357 in 6 shots, what am I doing with my life?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the way I
Right.
look at it. You know what I mean? It's a self-defense weapon. And you know, if you gotta defend yourself with like serious like fatality type injuries, you know, like I'm gonna end someone's life, you have to be in a situation where you can escape danger. I don't really need to worry about it fucking I don't have to worry about it being at a distance or nothing. You're gonna be super close and I'm just gonna shoot you 2 or 3 times in the belly, you know what I mean? And that's going to
Right.
put like a bunch of lead inside of you. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to have to worry about picking up my brass. So it'll still be in there. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I got a lot of guys who are like, man, that's not very accurate. I'm like, yeah, but you know, if you're defending yourself
It's
in
for
that kind of
close.
situation, like it's for close.
You're
Like
here.
if you happen to kill somebody,
have it pull
with
out the
a
AR-15.
firearm, you're going to
Yeah.
be in big trouble if you're shooting at him across the fucking parking lot. You know what I mean? Like
With a
Right.
handgun, you will. It
Yeah,
ain't like
you
the
Yeah, no,
movies.
it's like you're in a whole different environment. you're in a whole different environment.
Yeah.
At that point. Like,
Yeah.
with
Yeah, you
close
just want
range,
to
it
defuse the
doesn't matter.
situation, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's another
No, I
reason
mean-
why is revolvers are super reliable weapons. That was just something. You know, I'm a hillbilly, man. You know what I mean? My
But if
my
you
my
grab-
uncle
if
used to
someone
carry
grabs-
a fucking. No, I
I got a
didn't.
revolver in my truck, man.
If you hold a semi-automatic and I grab the slide, it's not going to shoot.
Mhm.
It's not going to shoot. It's going
Yeah,
to.
no, I mean, I'm
But-
like
No, I haven't found a
500
good.
years of
I want
Scottish
a
lineage.
pump action
Swear up or
410. I haven't
don't.
found one that I
That's it.
like yet, Jason. Yeah, I just
Dude,
you know.
I got one of
And
them
Opinions
TJ's probably
vary.
the same way though.
What's that?
Listen, I got an AR-12,
Like-
and it is the
like-
funnest gun
like-
I've ever shot in my life.
Jesus.
No, I mean, if, like
It's so
for
much
me, if
fun.
like you want to run a fade, run a fade. If you don't,
Yeah,
Fucking,
yeah.
what are we
Oh,
doing?
yeah, I'm with
What
you
are we
on that.
doing?
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like for the most part, like I'm talking about like, yo, like you got something to say, all right, run a fade, see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, Jake's talking to you, Seth. Seth.
I can't
Good.
see
Nothing. Hey,
I can't see it.
He just.
don't know what he
I
said.
mean, nothing out of the ordinary, Jake. It just he still thinks you're a bitch, Jake. That essentially is what he was saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's
run
you
a
know,
fade or chill, dog. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of
It's
those options.
you know, Jake.
Run
it's
a
the,
fade or
Seth
don't.
still
Yeah.
it still feels the same.
I'm just me. Yeah,
He's
no,
just the
I
same.
mean, well,
It's just.
I
the
mean,
same.
if you feel like it applies to you, then it applies to you. I didn't give any names.
Well, you
I
kind
said
of. I mean, you
this
kind of.
apply-
I mean, you
did
kind of.
say
I mean, you
Kermit.
kind of like verbatim read his fucking comment off.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, but who knows that? Like 5 people.
yeah. Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody
Like 5 or
watching.
6 people know that. I didn't say his name in that. I was like, if you think you, I don't know, run a fade, dog. That's it. That's run a fade. That's it. Or don't.
So,
Yeah.
what do?
Yeah.
Don't do.
Yeah. You know.
Don't.
That's what I got. Yeah.
This,
run a
this is
fade
the
or don't.
issue. This is the issue. Seth has been away from social media for a long time. Now he has social media again, and now he sees stuff.
Yeah, I see all you faggots talking dumb shit. So fucking shut the fuck up and stop being a queer guy. Like, yeah, stop being gay, dude. Like, stop
Oh,
thinking you're the
shit.
most. No, my point is
Oh,
this: stop
Seth.
thinking you're the most important person in your industry. People make changes to products all the time. It may not be for you. It may be for you. But to assume
But
it's because you are
yeah,
a
but it's
loud,
definitely not for
annoying
one guy.
bitch. Yeah, I'm just saying that's not who it's for. And so to have that assumption means you hold yourself in an esteem that you shouldn't.
To be
And
fair,
that's all I'm saying.
To be fair, there was a silencer without a break in it way back when I got the first one. There was several of these made. If you were in the know in the inner circle, like the guy sitting
Right.
here on this podcast, we all know
Yeah.
that was the grackle was a thing before it was a grackle. Before you even like, hey,
Right.
I don't like this, because Richie was like,
He
dudes aren't
made a
going to like this
smaller
because
one,
they
yeah,
can't
yeah.
fill it up with water. It had nothing
And
to
that
do
and
with
that's
anything that
and
you
my
said.
point is this: like just remember, you clean windows
I
for a
have one-
living, dog.
I have one
That's it.
at the shop. It's I just
I
didn't
don't.
like
I don't
it.
think I'm.
I personally just didn't care for it. You know what I mean? I liked the silencer more than that version of the silencer. I liked the break in the center because it caught water.
Yeah.
Seth has
I
never
can
reached
empty it
out
out
to
use it
me
every day.
and said shit ever. Plus, I never said I was the reason. James said that.
Plus,
I don't think I'm
You
important.
sure
I don't know
did.
who James
You
is.
sure did say that in Luke's video. You sure did say
Sure
that.
did.
I mean, do you want me to pull
You
it
sure
up?
did
Because I can
say
do
that
it
you're the
right
main
the
reason.
fuck now, dude.
Dude, like I said, I see Seth, man.
This is the point where I get annoyed. Why would I
know.
mention it? Why would I mention something that didn't happen? How would I be privy to like your comment if I didn't see it? I saw it. I saw what you said. I commented on it. And you said, "What do you mean by that?" I said, "Holding yourself in an esteem that doesn't like warrant that is crazy."
Everyone's entitled to their opinion if it's an informed opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
I
if
get
it's
that.
backed by like
Cool with that.
information, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
cool with that. You know what I mean? Personal
But
preference.
all
is
I'm
the
saying
thing.
is I'm
Opinions
privy
vary.
to maker products. I saw the Grackle.
But
I don't know 4 years before it came out.
to say it has a fault
Fucking
because
Luke
you can't use
hates
it,
Orange
it's
Crush,
crazy.
and I love it. But Luke's still a decent guy.
Same.
I still like
Yeah.
Luke. Luke's still the
That's what I'm
homie.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's fine.
I mean, some people aren't the homie. I didn't say shit. I mean, whatever, dog. Like, whatever. Run a fade or don't.
What's
That's
up,
it.
Christopher?
Those are the choices.
Run a fade or dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that on.
That's
he's
it.
kinda-
dog.
he's
Run a fade or don't.
He says, you ain't never said shit to him, so shut your little hoe ass up. No, he didn't say that.
I mean, that's it. That's, yeah.
Oh
He didn't
yeah.
say that. I'm
It's an
just kidding.
interesting.
Yeah, he did.
That's
Yeah,
an
he did.
interesting way to run
You
your
don't know.
life.
Just
dude.
let him think he did.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could run a podcast too if I was giving away $5,000 worth of shit every time I ran one. But you know, to each their own,
You
dog.
need to come back. Come back to where. Has Christopher been on here or something? Zapakatara? I don't know. I'm terrible with that kind of stuff. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry.
I pooed my pants
I don't
once.
know.
You know, my sphincter
I
didn't
pooed
work. I don't know.
Mark, can you tell the
that's-
boys about the project you might have?
No, we can talk about it. Just don't. If you remember the name.
No.
We can say.
I'm quiet about
No.
what it is and what it isn't.
Yeah.
So I'm quiet.
So
I'm saying it's just an interesting.
yeah,
talk
it's honestly it's almost a, you know, when you've done this for a long time, over 10 years, you will start to think, I've seen everything, and trust me, you haven't, you know. But so this was one I actually called Seth because I value his opinion of how to handle this.
You notice
because
he didn't call either one of us, you know, because he doesn't
Yeah,
value
I
our
you
mean,
ground
we don't
guys,
mean
you ground
shit.
guys, you know. I
We're
mean, no,
ground guys. Fuck.
I'm a ground guy as well.
yeah, and I figured you were
We're
either
not the
driving-
Jehovah's Witness fish guy.
Right. You were either driving or you were busy, you know, working.
I love
and,
you, Seth.
And I talked to Seth for over an hour.
Wait a minute. First of all, you keep saying that it has a flaw. It doesn't have a flaw, you fucking retard. It was
Don't have no
designed
flaw.
that way for a fucking reason. There's 10
still don't
years
have a
of
drop
fucking
on my
videos.
pants.
There's still 10 years of videos on my fucking YouTube channel explaining why it had the split. Okay? You're a fucking dick. Period. And as far as my boy Luke gets on the internet and bears himself for people to judge him and his fucking opinion. And then there's other dudes that just fucking bump their fucking gums in the comments and then fucking slurpee on the ding dong when they want to give some money away. Period.
He shared Luke's video. Like
Here's
shit, like,
here's what I'm telling you.
Hold on. Let me say something.
Yeah,
he shared
you
Luke's
go, you
video.
go.
He shared Luke's video, acting like Luke agreed with him, and then at the end, Luke said, "No, I still prefer the."
He's
silencer."
fucking Luke's
there-
using one in the fucking in his video. That's like
like
the dude says he doesn't
wasn't
like. I don't
agreeing
like
with you.
this about it, but I still fucking use one, and people have gone on this fucking tangent about it. Like, fucking shut up.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're trying to
Fuck.
validate their opinion, thinking they
I'm
made a
right
change.
because then
And that-
what you
no,
should
that's my
do
point.
is
It'd be like
make
if I
one.
bitched on this podcast.
Make one
and then
and
they
shut
made
the
a
fuck
thing
up.
I cared
Make the
about.
perfect Boab and then shut the fuck up. That's what you do. That's what you do. Now you're making me
Yeah,
mad.
that's
And I was trying to be nice and
Just-
be
I mean,
impartial.
I mean, all I'm
like-
trying to say is,
I'll
like,
let Seth be mean. You know
you
what I mean?
acted
I'm
like
not
you
mean.
acted
I'm
like
being
it
honest about what
was
happened.
changed because you said it was faulty, and that's not what was going on. It was
It's
already
not a flawed
designed.
design. It was designed that way for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
I just want to know: am I being mean? Going, this person said this. This is stupid. Thinking that is dumb.
I wish I had.
Is that
him
being
here
mean,
so I
or
could
am I just
explain
like
to this
nailing
fucking
the
retard.
entire? You know what I mean? Like all I said was
Uh-huh.
like thinking you're bigger than you are is a stupid way to live your life. That's all I said. I didn't name like a man. Well, I did name who fucking did it, but yeah. But I'm saying like thinking you're above, like, well, because I complained, they made the grackle. That's not what happened.
Yeah, because
That's
it
it,
was
like,
the
that's-
crackle was a
No,
thing
you're
before
like
that was
you're
even fucking a
inventing.
thing.
You're inventing
Shit in your
a
head.
situation that didn't happen.
Yeah,
So I'm calling it out and
Revisionist
you
fucking
say shit to
history.
me. All right, you Mormon fucking queer, shut the fuck up. It's like, shut up.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Whatever. I
Well,
don't
listen, this is my thing.
care.
There's fucking well over 10 years of fucking video on the fucking internet. I've used it, period. It was designed that way to catch fucking water.
Yeah.
That was the primary feature of that slit in the center. It was to eliminate drips on floors and wet pant legs. That was the sole purpose of it. The silencer is just an evolution in that design because it was double catching. So it has the built-in tip jar at the top and then the slit in the fucking center that will catch any remaining water that may fucking come over the first pocket's edge.
That's the whole point of it. And I don't understand. Like,
Me
nobody
thinking
got
it's
that.
a flaw doesn't mean you need to agree with me. What are you talking about?
I obviously don't agree with you. And that's the point I'm trying to make by being like, you didn't say anything.
Hey,
Why do I
I
have
got
to
an
say
idea.
something to fucking you?
How about we just agree to disagree and trash the gunslinger? Will that help?
That's
No.
the worst thing that's ever
That's the
been made
biggest
in
pile
the
of
entire
shit.
world. I hate that thing. No, my whole point is this: is like, I said you
I
said
get
this.
this is
you
what
did
this
that,
is. All right,
you
I'm gonna
thought this.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't
this. I'm gonna
understand.
say this, and I'll say it for the. This is the last time I'll say it. It's not that you have an opinion, Jake. It's just that you say the same fucking shit over and over and over and over and over and over again about the same. Everybody in pro window cleaning and your fucking group know how you feel about it. And every time somebody has an opinion on it, you want to be like, or make a video, like in Luke's case, makes a video about it. You want to fucking do a fucking 3 or 4 page fucking essay on how you're fucking the most brilliant man in window cleaning and that it's flawed. And they made this because I was bitching so much. And that's why they made the shut the fuck
Right.
up.
What pills do I need to take, my guy? I'm just saying your opinion sucks. We've heard it
Then if we
10,000
block
times.
you,
Dude.
then if we block you, then you run around on the internet and cry, "Well, they blocked me, so they don't like my opinion." Meanwhile, you're in there slurping on Luke's fucking dong, and you fucking have done nothing but talk shit on that dude for a fucking decade. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. Fuck. I liked it better when you stood by me and Seth all awkward with your fucking mouth shut. That's what I liked. I liked that Jake. The one that stood out there next to me and Seth sitting on the bench with your buddy and you didn't open your fucking mouth for like 15 minutes. I liked that one. I liked that guy way better. It just works better that way. Just works better that way. My issue is anything that we're attached to, Squeegee Life is attached to, you have a fucking problem with. It used to be WCR. You used to shit on them all the time too, and you made your own little group because you don't want no advertising in it. And then you ran to that company to give fucking money away to make your group super popular. Boom, bang, boom. There we go. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Fuck your uncle.
Period. You did nothing but trash WCR constantly. But now, they the shit. And I know
Sucking on the
why.
tit.
And I know why. And anyone here that's honest about anything knows exactly what the fuck I'm saying is the truth. I'm not none of this revisionist history, kumbaya bullshit. Everybody fucking knows.
Exactly.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows how you used to act and all the shit you used to talk, and now you don't do that no more. And we all know why you don't do that no more. So miss me with that bullshit. I liked it so much better when we were just quiet. Just no, they did it. It was already fucking made, you fucking dolt.
It was already designed. Perry Tate had a fucking grackle design,
Jesus,
bro.
you are a
Calm the
fucking
fuck down.
dumbass. How many times does it need to be said, dick nose? Fuck, there
Calm
might
the
even
fuck
be
down.
one
It
in the
wasn't
Outlaw
because of
Window Cleaner
you.
road trip when we went to Perry's fucking
Absolutely.
store in KC Mo. There might even be one a picture of it in the fucking glass case there from back in 2017. You fucking goof. Jesus, I just don't. I mean, how many times do I have to say it?
Gotta have our relevance.
I mean, like I said,
It
I'm
was
not
me.
trying to. I don't want to do this, but Seth fucking made me do it.
I feel bad.
And then you
I'm trying
fucking
to
said,
find
then
this
you fucking
fucking
called
comment.
Luke my boy, which really, first of all, Luke's a grown man. We just have a good relationship. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? And we don't agree on everything either. We have very differing opinions on a lot of shit. But we know we're not cunts. Cunts. Cunts.
See you
Cunts.
Tuesday.
I don't care. I don't care how it went down, Jake. Either way, if they came to you and asked it, like I said, you changed your fucking tune. So it is what it is. All right, fine. you didn't ask them to do a giveaway. They asked you to do the giveaway, and now you love them, and that's fine. Whatever. My point is, you fucking flipped the script. Just that's it. That's it.
We owned when we flipped the script. We always bring up them like we used to
Sometimes
have
you just
fucking
have to
mad
own
beef with them, and then we
Just
had
own
to
it.
go like
Yeah, there you go.
we had to tuck tail and just own it.
Just own it.
And then like I found your comment. I'm not going to screenshot.
But he's
and
just
put
the
it in
type
here,
of
but
dude that
you
he's
said,
just the type of
"I'm
dude
the
that can't
person
never
that
be
made
wrong.
this happen."
He can't be wrong.
And I'm just curious what pills I need to be on. If you have any suggestions, let me know what the pills are that I should be on.
Yeah, that is Jake
and I'll
Van
take
Orden.
them. If that works out for me, thank you, dog.
Probably talking about your beer,
Appreciate
the
it.
beer you're drinking, not the pills you're taking. He's drinking
Oh, it's
beer,
just
Jake.
it's just Modelo, dog. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's not bad. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen,
time.
I felt like I was in a good place with Jake there for a minute, and I seen the shit that he said. You know what I'm saying? I seen
Yeah,
what he
just
said.
until you realize who this fucking guy is, and that's my whole
And then
point.
and then you were like, you know what? I'm tired of this fucking passive aggressive bullshit. I'm saying something, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna say nothing. And then you just like try to make shit up, make a story up that's just not true.
My whole point was like he tried to take ownership on why
Yeah.
the grackle exists, and I was like,
He's still trying to take
No.
ownership,
you
bro.
can say your opinion matters,
No.
but you can't say that's why it exists.
Yeah.
I for sure know why it exists because it came out fucking almost 10 years ago. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's like
It's
it had nothing
always
to do.
been it's always been something that has been on the forefront of the design. And like I said, there's plenty of videos way back in there because I was the only one on the internet using one of those things. Luke didn't use one on video. Fucking Steve-O didn't use. I was the only one carrying the gunslinger fucking tip jar fucking torch. I was the only one. Everyone said I was a fucking idiot. They're never gonna buy $100 bucket on a belt. Go look at the fucking videos. They're on YouTube. I used to have a YouTube channel. I still do. I used to be a YouTuber. There's all the proof is in the pudding. It's there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
This is the whole point. Is what I'm calling out is like when you say something that's false, I'm going to go, no, it's not because of you. You're not the reason why it's always existed. And then you go, well, no, because I complained for fucking 6 years.
Yeah.
And
No,
I would
it's just-
complain on
yeah.
promotional videos.
If we could just get
I would see a
past that
promotional
hurdle,
video
you know what I mean?
and there would be 3 comments be like,
Yes.
where's this sold? This and that. And then it would be this long diatribe.
Yeah, let's just
I'm
get
like,
past.
what are we doing?
Yeah, let's just get past the hurdle that it didn't have anything to do with your opinion. It was already a thing.
Hey,
There was guys testing this. You know what I mean? There
Listen,
was guys
I got-
testing it.
You're thinking of yourself too highly, and that was my point. I'm like,
Oh,
none
shit,
of us are the
fuck.
ones making decisions. Well, I'm not.
I got this in
Maybe some
January
guys are.
2018, and there was a prototype of the Grackle at the IWCA convention there.
Yeah.
So that tells you how old this fucking Grackle is.
Tim was the first one I saw with a gunslinger. Yep. He was actually the first one you saw with a tip jar.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I
don't
got
think it
one.
was the gunslinger wasn't even a thing.
It was a
at
tip
that
jar
point.
at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the tip jar.
Yeah,
The
well,
thing
I
that
mean,
we
when
were testing,
they-
the thing that Tim
Yeah.
and I were testing was the tip jar. It didn't become a gunslinger until Perry got a hold of it.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
turned into the 5 tool once Richie patented the idea in the U.S. Patent Department, and Perry decided, I'm going to keep making these Chinese fucking things and selling them without, you know what I mean, illegally is essentially what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who they took feedback from, Jake? From me and Tim.
Yeah.
And several other dudes. I was like, people are probably going to want to fill this thing up with water. You know what I mean? And if you fill a silencer up with too much water, it's going to come out that crease. You know what I mean? I don't run around with my windows.
We had
This is the situation, and I want to articulate this point without being interrupted. Not everyone works where you work, Jake, and not everyone has the same issues environmentally that you do. You know what I mean? So that being said, not every tool is going to be tailored to the way Jake cleans windows. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes really think those Mormon squeegees with the little fucking plastic ends on them are the cat's ass. But I've cleaned windows long enough to where I don't need training wheels to fucking not have to fucking detail. You know what I'm saying? My point is this: is that everything does not. I mean, you're going to have to find a tool that works for you the best for your environment, the style that you clean, and all of that stuff. No, I thought that again. See, that's what I'm saying. You say like yeah, this is the fact. You sound like Kermit the Frog, and yes, I might look like Uncle Fester. I can lose weight. You can never lose that voice. And you know, there's that. I look like Uncle Fester. I can keep fucking going for walks and stop eating so many cheeseburgers and slim down, but you're always gonna sound like Kermit, and you're always gonna have a dipshit opinion about stuff. You know what I mean? You say that shit just because we talk about it. You can say whatever you want to the contrary. You're the ultimate contrarian. Anything that we've ever got behind, supported, you've always had your mouth running about it. Everything. So miss me with that.
Go get you a Goo and Deeds hat, man. Go enjoy that shit.
Come on, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not trying to do that. Let's not do that too.
I mean, dude, he's doing exactly what I thought he would do.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is the point I'm trying to make. Is like you hold your opinion so high that you think
no,
your
Eric, that's not
changed a product. And it didn't.
That's not. I've said this plenty of times. This has been. We've actually had this thing back and forth several times. I mean, and that's cool that. I'm also cool with the fact that there's a lot of people that really like Jake. Jake, I mean, outside of this, I really don't have a negative opinion of him outside of this particular thing. It just gets on my, it just gets on my fucking nerves.
I mean,
I'm tired of fucking hearing it from the guy. Just like fuck off about it already.
He could be like a philanthropist, a good dad, a good husband,
all of those things.
That stuff. I have no idea.
He might be super great
I'll
to you
assume
guys.
that he is. He might be a great boss. Like I have no idea.
I'm
calling out. All I'm saying is like you would go on promotional ads like Maker Products is running
sponsored
an ad, and then you comment the same stupid shit. And so
he's do the same thing with Black Diamond too.
My opinion is this: that's gay. That's a gay thing to do. Stop being gay.
We are sponsored by those guys, so we're never going to say anything negative about them. Because they send us
my
money.
Opinion doesn't matter. My experience doesn't matter. How big my company is doesn't matter. How long I've been doing this. How accurately
nothing matters. We're fucking retards.
No, but my whole
we're
thing
getting
is
rich
like,
off sponsors.
No, but like if my opinion lined with his, he'd be like, great point. That's a great thing. You guys are always on point. But because my opinion doesn't line up with yours, you don't like it. And then I need to take pills. You need to do this because it doesn't align with your opinion. It tells me everything I need to know about you. Right? Like, he tells me everything.
I feel like he was calling you a pillhead and going personal or some shit.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, he can catch a fade, dog. Like, that's fine. That's fine. That's all I'm saying. You live in Utah. You have like weak-wristed white guys who punch you in the face. You've never been punched in the face by an alcoholic, I hate my dad type of dude. Just hurt me more than you can ever hurt me, my guy. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You can't hurt me as much as my dad has. So that's it.
I did say
you gotta get a boxing ring at the fucking huge this year.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm just saying you can't hurt me more than my dad has.
That was and I will be honest with you, that was really my only issue with the dude. I mean, I feel like his opinion is valid. I feel like that's his experience with the tool, and that's fucking fine. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. My only issue was the sponsored ad, fucking like talking shit on sponsored ads, dude. And it wasn't just the Maker ads. It was fucking Black Diamond ads. It's just like, dude, like fucking who gives a fuck?
Let it go.
Let it go,
dude. I don't like a lot of Unger products. I didn't go on Unger paid ads. Like,
this thing fucking sucks, dude. It's got a design flaw, bro.
It's crazy. No, but can we admit that that's nuts? That's all I'm saying. Like, that's a crazy thing to do.
That's like going to your neighborhood fucking competition window cleaning page and be like, these guys don't clean windows as good as I do. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
that's how you get less work, dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. Just let Richie fucking make a little money, man. You know what I mean? Let people find out on their fucking own. You know what I mean? Let them, if you got $300 to drop on a bucket on a belt, you're doing all right. You know what I mean? It's not like it's predatory. You know what I'm saying? Like you could go out and buy a fucking DI tank and a water fed pole and get a free screen cleaner right now at zeroproducts.com
Oh
with
yeah.
any
Get a
with
free
any
deal.
pure water system purchase. Yeah, you get a free screen cleaner. Give me a call. Anyways,
Yeah.
you could clean just as many windows with a fucking DI tank as you can a fucking a cart. You're just gonna have to fucking change the resin a little bit more. You know what I mean? Again,
We all start somewhere, dude.
Yes.
We all start
Yes,
somewhere.
dude.
And that's how
Yes,
it goes.
dude.
My whole point is this: is like you're shitting down the neck of like a mom and pop thing. You know what I mean? Like whether you like it or you don't like it. I don't know. I have a hard time when I see a window cleaner create something and then you're like, this thing's a piece of shit because it doesn't do exactly what I want it to do. I'm like, that's nuts, bro. That's not. You
Yeah.
want to shit on Unger? Unger's not like we're 2% of their business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
you shit on at a rate, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's a window cleaner made a window cleaning product and tried his hardest to make a really good window cleaning product. And I have to say, I've had one for 4 years. I've never had an issue with it. I don't know. I don't fucking throw my shit in backwards. I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't understand how you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't put it in this way? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Who doesn't put it rubber down? Who goes, no, I'll flip it upside down so when I pull it, I have to flip my hand. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand.
I do it because it keeps my belt up high.
Yeah.
I want to make sure my
Falling down.
penis. I want to make sure my penis.
Like I
is
said,
good,
there's
Oh.
constructive criticism, and then there's just like where it gets to a point where it seems like you got a fucking axe to grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's several
It's
different
almost
things
like if you
going
have a friend
on,
who creates
I mean?
something, like you're gonna support that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I still love Richie. Whether we talk or not anymore, I still
And
love the dude.
I'll tell you right now. I'll admit it right now to everyone that's watching this. Richie's my friend, and I'll fucking defend him. Period.
Orange Crush is a
But
good
I've
product.
never, ever lied about a single thing. I mean, it's all on YouTube. It's all on YouTube. Every thought, every test, every it's all there on every fucking tool. It's all there. You know what I mean? Go look. Yeah, I see the Trip to World Enterprises sales classes are working, TJ. I don't know if I'm doing very well selling stuff at this point, but I will shoot you fucking straight though.
This is my point. TJ said you can go. I went, and all I'm trying to say is like I don't care. Like if
This
you
is
shit
just
on
as
a
much your
product from a
platform.
big
No. I want this to be clear. This is just as much your platform as it is mine, Seth. So
the problem I have is it's like it's fun to see innovation, right? Whether you like it or you don't like it, window cleaners are coming up with new things, especially like Jake's buddy who came up with the fucking doodad that holds the steel wool on.
Oh
it.
yeah,
I
that's
can't remember
fucking
what the name-
dope, dude.
But I'm saying like
What I
that's the
should
best
do is
part
get
about how
one and
those
see like this is a design flaw. It doesn't have any rubber bumpers.
that's
on it.
plastic fucking sucks. Or you could just go like on the side, like, hey man, I think this thing could use this or that and give constructive criticism. I'm saying like when you see an up and starting company like make things specifically for window cleaners, being a dick about it is dumb. I don't like that. And that's where I'm saying like Richie's put his
It's like
blood,
getting-
sweat, and
you know what
tears
that's
into
like.
this
You know
thing.
what that's like when you're like with
That's all
WCR
I'm
or
saying,
Zero
dude.
or Maker Products or Sorbo or Etaray or Unger. Those comments on those ads about products and shit like that is like fucking a 1-star review on Google. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? Write
Yeah,
me
it
an
crushes
email.
it, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
like
Right.
like love Richie or hate Richie, you can have an opinion about it, but like he's a window cleaner that is just trying to make the industry better, dude,
That's all he'll
and
ever
make
be.
a
You know what I
few
mean?
bucks
That's
off
what
of
it'll
it.
always be.
And that shit bothers me. Like this thing, so you can be like, hey, the new batch isn't as good as the old batch. That's fine. You can say that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, the quality used to be better. I'm not going to argue that. But to
Cody
like
said,
cause somebody
Seth, you should-
design flaw.
Seth, you should order a new DI tank and let me send the screen cleaner to him.
Cody, what do you need? And I'll send it to you, brother. Where are you at? No, what do you need? And like, where are you at? And I'll send you whatever you need, brother.
He says, I
No,
cleaned
Cody.
44 screens today with a brush. Hey, Cody, I'll send you my screen cleaner right fucking now, dude.
I need
No,
a
just
skid
tell me
mark,
what you
Seth.
need, brother. I got you.
Yeah. Dead ass.
I'll
If
be
you need
honest.
some- hey,
I'll be
and
honest.
Yeah, if you need something, Cody, and you don't even feel no kind of way about this, I'm being dead ass. If you need something to better yourself
Got
or
you, dude,
better your
yeah.
company, we got you. I got you, dog.
I mean, I got to be honest.
Fuck
Now
yeah.
that every truck goes out with the pressure washer, I have 3 screen cleaners that just fucking sit there. So you want a free one? I got you.
I've
If
had
you need
an
tools, you need
Aztec.
whatever.
Yeah, I've had an Aztec screen cleaner. That's just the same. It's the same
I got one of
exact
those
thing as a
boys too.
zero,
Yeah.
as a zero screen cleaner sitting in my shop for years. So if you
I
want
don't
one,
love a- I
either
don't
one of
love
us
one.
will send it to you if you want it, dog. We
See,
got you.
I don't love a screen cleaner, but here's what you have to hear from me for 8 years. Have I ever talked shit about the
Yeah,
screen cleaner?
never,
No.
never.
I just go,
never.
not
not
for
my
me.
cup of
Not
tea.
my
Yeah.
not my tool.
Yeah,
I don't
not
want
my
to use
cup
it.
of
I use
tea.
a pressure washer.
I
Yeah, it's
prefer
not how I clean
to
screens.
clean screens with a mop, like I guess you would say, like Luke does. Like you know how Luke does it with a mop and
Yeah,
he
oh
taps
yeah,
them
yeah.
off? That's the way
That's
I
how I do
prefer
it
to
too.
do it
Yeah.
that way. The screen cleaner just gets my fucking feet wet. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I wish there was a pedal. That's the only thing
I wish there
asked
was a
for.
pedal
Like,
too.
you gave me
Yeah.
a pedal, I'd be
down with it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If
But I
there
But
get
if
wasn't
I
a
need a
flaw, I'd
screen
use it.
cleaner, if I need a zero screen cleaner, I'm sure I could get one if I asked.
Here's
somebody.
what I'll tell you though, and they are right about it because I have used it a million times. You will stop the neighborhood.
Yes.
What is that? What are you doing? Why are you doing? Like,
It's a
that's
very
better
good
than a
marketing
sign.
tool.
Yeah.
And if you're
It
starting out, Cody, anything that I can do to help you or Seth can do to help you, if you're just starting out, just let me know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I refuse
send
to
an
help
email,
you, by the
send a
way.
text.
Well, I mean, Mark will help you too.
I'm-
We're any
No, but
one of us
I
here
have
on
a
this
bunch
show.
of
If
shit
you
I
need,
don't
yeah,
use.
yeah.
Whatever you need.
I've been cleaning windows for 23 years, and I have been testing out products before you could get them. You know, before I was lucky enough to have a partnership and be a sales guy for Zero and WCR was mostly Zero, but you know, I get to try things out. You know what I mean? So I have things sitting around that I don't use. You know what I mean? And if you need something to help you, I will help you, man. I got you, dog. I just carried my DI tank around the house all day. I could really use 100-foot water fed hose. Hey Eric, you're in Ohio, aren't you? He's right down the road. If you need 5/16 hose, I got you. No, I don't know if you need high flow hose. I don't know. I might have enough high flow hose. I don't know if I have 100.
Who needs
feet.
what? Who needs what?
Eric lives super close to me. If you dead ass need water fed,
I'll send it to you. and
Eric,
you
I
can
got
get
you,
some,
dog.
yeah.
We can
Yeah.
meet somewhere, and I'll give you a roll of hose.
I
if
got a
you
bunch
need
of
it, dog.
air hose from Mark.
Dude, I actually, you know what? I
Tell him, dude.
have my what is that shit called? I have an IP. I have a 4-stage IPC hydro cart. It's
You should give it. You should make it a giveaway, Doc.
It's 120 volt fucking. It's got a big
a great
electric
cart,
motor
dude.
on
It's
it.
great
It's
cart.
got a fucking big brand new pump on it. Only thing that's shitty about it is their proprietary filters on it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
got
saying
and their
is,
IPC shit is
it's
expensive.
expensive. But you can
Yeah.
source them. But the RO membranes they're not as good as what's out there now. But
So,
anyways,
TJ,
what I'm getting to, just let me. What I'm getting to is,
Oh, yeah,
is
no,
there
I
is
got you.
probably like
Quiet.
300 foot of 5/6 neon green 5/16 hose on there that I got from old shitbird Tate. It's just rubber hose. You can have all of that shit. It's the same thing essentially what they're making now. It's just
Yeah, just be careful. It's painted green with lead paint, but other than that,
No,
it'll be
it's
fine.
But I do have a hydro cart. I mean, I might even venture like if you wanted, I might even let you take that. But if you actually, you'd have to come all the way to me to get it. I'm not driving
Yeah,
it that
shipping
far.
that fucker would be heavy too.
You have to come to me to get it. Yeah.
I have 2 of those. Mine is not the electric one, and the only reason I bought it pre WCR. You understand? I
That's
bought it
where
from
that-
both of them from WCR, but I bought them before, we really aligned with them, I'd say. And no, I'm wrong. I bought one from WCR and one from ABC, and the only reason I bought them was because it has a hose reel on it.
Yeah.
It's the only one, probably still. That has,
Ours
Yeah.
came from Detroit Sponge back in like 2005 or 4.
They're good machines. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
both
it's
of
beat
mine,
all to shit.
They
It's old
last
as fuck.
yeah.
forever, dude.
No, both of
I'll
mine, I've
hook it
had
up
to
to the
weld
water, see if it
conduit on them
runs. If it
because they
runs, then
sat.
Duke can have it.
When you put the reel on the front, it's so heavy it eventually starts to lean and bend. So I had to weld in some conduit to strengthen them. But Mark still uses that to this day. I have the junior, and I'm like, you want the junior? It's still 40 inches of RO, and he's like, no, I like this, and I'm like, by all means, keep beating it up. I'm fine with that.
Right.
Dude, I sent you a picture today of that thing I built at the
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
I saw a company selling the exact same box with a sticker on it.
All right,
$849.
it's all good.
Yeah.
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 $849 for $83 worth of parts.
Yes. But see, Seth, not everybody is you.
No, but
I did
what
the
I'm
same
saying,
thing
though,
as
is
you.
like, it's
Dude, I did the same. That's remember,
gouging is a motherfucker.
I showed you the pictures because
Cody,
I did the
the
same thing as you. Yeah.
Cody, the pure water power pole, the 40-foot. You bought a hybrid pole, which is a mixed pole. It's a fiberglass and carbon fiber pole. It's not a full carbon fiber pole. That's why it's a little loosey goosey on you.
Well, yeah, at that height,
You know,
it might
I'm going to
Yeah,
give
you-
might be a little
some
wobbly.
advice. You know, the difference in price, and again, I don't pay attention enough, but I would say if the pole's 30% cheaper, but 50% less stiff, save up your money and buy the carbon fiber,
Yeah.
the true, because
'Cause you're just spending
time
the
has
money
shown-
twice now.
Yes, right. You're going to end up with the carbon eventually, and regret having the. You could use it for high dusting and stuff like that. I mean, once you pay,
Well,
you'll find
if this
a
is
reason.
something, it's a long game for you, right? If you're
Right.
not trying to do this for 2 years and get out of it and like go do something else.
Yeah, that
If it's a
hydro
long
cart was
game,
fuck.
buy good. Dude,
System.
the hydro cart,
It's a good
I had
system.
one in like 2002 for the company I worked for. Through 2009, I think they still have it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, the
is
ones
it
I have are
annoying
old
to
as
drag
fuck.
around?
I've never even changed the membranes. I just put filter cartridges in them.
Yeah, same.
I
Same.
never had to change a membrane on it
Yeah,
yet.
same.
And it's a beast. Is it a pain in the ass to get out of your truck? Yes.
The carbon fiber Kevlar pole from PWP, it's a good pole. It's essentially a sim pole, and that's the whatever the Excalibur. I mean, it's essentially
Yeah.
the same kind of pole.
It's the same. Oh, Scalibers.
They're the same.
but
They're-
they
touch
but
my
if you
way
buy a
there.
hybrid
The
pole, it's gonna be
POE.
yeah. You have to read the description. Those poles are partly fiberglass, and it's like, you know what I mean. So it's like 50-50 or whatever mix. So
Wear a glove.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's yeah. I mean, and listen, man, $300 is not bad for a 40-foot pole. I mean, you can't really.
I mean, dude, you can't even buy a 12-foot trad pole for that price.
My suggestion, Cody, like I've told you on the podcast, I think I've said this on the podcast before, dude. You buy that Zero Pure if you have the business to warrant it. You know what I mean? Make sure you got that in mind while you're saving. You know what I mean? Because if you get to the end of the year and you've got that nice little chunk of money sitting there, if you're not confident you're going to be really making that money back the following season, or within the next like 6 months after you purchase it, then think about buying it. Just maybe hold
The
off a little
whole
while.
point, yeah, the whole point of what we do is to turn a profit.
Yeah. And
If you're not
do you live in
turning a
an area
profit,
that
you
has?
can't buy it.
Do you have? Do you
can't
live in
buy
an area, Cody, that has a high TDS or a low TDS? If you have a super low TDS, you probably have much more fucking fun using a DI tank.
DI?
Yeah, a DI tank. It's
No
make
pump,
your
no
life.
nothing,
Yeah,
dude.
make your
Yeah.
life so much simpler.
Right.
That's
And if you're young and strong, don't mind lifting 300 pounds into the back of the truck at the end of the day.
those
by all
little,
means.
those
I
halves.
mean,
the
no,
little-
I mean, dude, you can
those
strap
half
that
a
in the
cubics
back.
aren't that heavy.
Yeah, half a pubic is not real
Yeah,
heavy.
they're
Half
not
a
bad.
The
cubic
ones I have
hair
are
is
huge.
not that heavy.
Well, yeah, you
The
got
ones I
the
have
big
are
dogs.
huge.
Those
The
half a
big
cubic
twins.
foot ones are
They're good for
full
1,500 gallons
cube?
at 300 TDS. for.
fuck yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
They're
good. They're the PWP poles they're definitely a quality product without question. It's a quality product. You just have to make sure that when you're buying it, you're buying the right thing. If you want something super stiff, you shouldn't have got a 50-50 pole. A hybrid pole is essentially what I call them, or a 50-50 pole. I call them, but it's a hybrid pole. It's a mix of materials blended together. a fully carbon fiber or a fully high modulus carbon fiber pole is going to be a lot more rigid than fiberglass carbon fiber pole, the mix. So,
Well, I'll just speak from experience. I've bought some of the blended poles, and quite truthfully, I've regretted them.
yeah, I'm not a fan of them
I've
either.
regretted it, because it's like, okay, you could buy a 6-cylinder Mustang that seems to be really fun and cool
Yeah.
to drive, and then you buy a GT, and you're like, what? Get that shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there is something to the cost
You're
difference.
losing some. You're losing some. Not only are you losing momentum, and cleaning power at that height, at 40 foot, but you're really putting a strain on your body because of all the fucking slack in that pole.
Right.
Mark Tanner, as you can tell, Eric is a fucking really rolling with the influencing. He's doing really well with that. I mean, as you can see, he bought himself a new white dog. It's
Yeah,
brand
that's
new.
Sailor.
Just
She's
got that dog
just over a
yesterday.
year.
It's the
Tucker's on the
Cadillac of
floor, so you
dogs,
can't
right?
see him.
That's the
Yeah,
Cadillac
she's
of
such a
dogs, right?
yeah.
Cadillac
she's
of dogs.
well, she's supposed to be a yellow
Well,
lab,
she's
but
got
she
a
turned out
design
pretty much
flaw,
like
right?
yeah. She's a sweetheart. Her and Tucker are so good friends now. That's what I love about. Dude, they play.
I told you it
I
was going to
sit there and
happen
watch them play.
eventually.
It took almost a year.
Yeah,
Tucker's stubborn as
it just
fuck.
takes a little time because
Yeah.
Hazel and Frank were that way with Chuck. You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah.
fuck this bitch. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
but what it is. Hope you got it during the night. Shut up, man. Yeah, man. We usually do have a good time. You missed all of the good stuff. Now we're all chilled out. Oh, suspect. So it's suspect. He probably went and fucking kicked his dogs.
No, they're asleep. I don't kick them while they're asleep. Only when they're awake.
All right.
That's normally how I whack it. Yeah. Dude, if you have golden retrievers or labs,
I have labs.
You want to kick them all the time.
I have Labradors.
But you don't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
but you
Labradors.
They dig giant holes in your yard.
Yeah, they
They're
dig
fucking
giant holes in the
assholes.
yard. Yep.
They're dumb. But nobody loves you more than a
Nobody
Labrador.
loves you more than them. Yeah, that's true.
But you do want to kill them on a regular basis.
Dogs. Speaking of dogs, I was at Zero World headquarters for a couple of days, which was super fun. And got to shoot a lot of content with Sean and Luke, or not Luke. Luke wasn't there. I wish he would have been there. That would have been fun.
He was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was there with us in spirit.
He was in your mind. He was in your
my
mind,
mind the whole time.
And in his
Steve,
pants.
and his pants as well.
In my penis as well. Yeah.
Shared a hotel room.
Jersey.
We canoodled.
And I got to do a lot of stuff with Zane. I got to do a lot of stuff. Me and Zane
I
had a lot
love
of
that
fun.
motherfucker.
Yeah, Zane
dude. I love that kid.
Yeah. Which
He's
is
a
probably
good
why I
kid.
still hold a grudge against fucking Jake to this day.
Yeah, I mean that's why I still hold one. I'm
Zane,
like,
yeah.
nobody's a better person
than
Zane.
Zane is
that
probably
kid cares
one of the,
about everybody.
He's
dude.
such a sweet kid. His wife made me. I threw a fit.
She's so nice.
I kind of threw a fit out. Zane gave everyone one of these bracelets at the IWCA, and I'm like, dude, I didn't get one, and he's like, oh, I didn't know you were coming. I didn't have one made for you, and then she had one made, and Zane brought it for me. So I got Gracie made
because his wife is also one of the nicest,
sweetest people in the world. Like, come on,
listen,
dude.
Mike Nichols isn't around people who are nice, and Zane is like, honestly, he sends me the funniest shit I've ever seen on Instagram. Like, I love that kid. He is. I'm glad to see someone like him in our industry, who's like a good, funny kid, but also like knows what he's doing. It's nice to see that. I like him.
Able to share general time frame that Luke associated stuff might be out. I think he's mentioned Mind Body Channel and Kevlar. I'm not privy to any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I know everyone likes to think that we're gatekeepers and keeping people away from things, but it's just we're not. It's really not that serious. It's not. There's limited floor space. You know what I mean? If in the grand scheme of things, and not everybody's privy to everything. I'm a zero guy. That's what I was brought on for. I can sell you stuff through WCR. I can do that, but I'm a zero sales rep. I'm pretty much, that's my wheelhouse. Everything's compartmentalized like the government over there. It's a totalitarian system ruled with an iron fist. And
It's
we're all
S4.
with nobody. It's
Yeah, it's
S4.
S4.
Nobody knows. I have no idea when that's happening, dude. I would assume soon. I would assume within the next 4 months or so. I would just assume that. Um, I will be honest. I did see some things at the warehouse. If you look, I'm not going to say anymore, but did see some things at the warehouse. You know what I mean? So I would say they're still in the figuring things out phase. There's still a few things that, everything needs tweaking, or guys will get in the comments for 6 years and say that they would have came up with it better. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah,
now
for sure.
you have to
It's
really
flawed.
make sure. Now you really have to make sure before you put anything out, that it's vetted as you possibly can make it, or guys are gonna be like, this fucking thing fucking sucks, and fucking I could have done it better. Ugh, at nauseum. Anytime anybody asks a question about it. Sorry, don't mean to harp on that, but jeez, dude, God
damn, brother.
But I'm the rest assured that if Luke had anything to do with anything, it's that dude is anal retentive about everything that he does. So
About everything that he
it's
does,
gonna be
yeah,
on
yeah.
point. It'll be on point. You know what I mean? Luke fucking really puts a lot of fucking energy into that kind of stuff when it comes to that. Just like he does his business. If he don't do nothing halfway. So that's just his nature. So if he's got a special something or other coming, it's gonna be when it hits the market. That's just how he does stuff. I'm building a new trailer next week. Everything is made in February and March is gone.
Yeah, I'm telling anybody that's getting into pressure washing right now, the Pressure Ranger is going to become the new thing within the next like 8 to 10 months. That thing is fucking sick, dude.
What is it?
The Pressure Ranger. How can I describe it? It does.
What's up?
Is that the one that does
All-
soft wash and pressure wash?
Yeah, all with the
Oh,
same
wow.
pump, man.
Yeah.
Really?
So it's like 10.
Yeah,
It's like
stainless
you don't have to
steel,
change anything. It's you change tips.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Flip
little
a valve or
expensive. Like
something,
the machine's probably $8,000. But if you were gonna buy a gas powered pressure washer and then a gas powered system, you're spending the same.
Same amount of
And
money.
and you're pushing out 10 gallons a minute.
Really?
They say I really think you're pushing like 8.5.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're like your roof washing.
I'm a
it's
firm believer
3,000
in pressure washing, that the GPM is really where it's at compared to the pressure.
Yeah, not pressure.
Oh yeah,
Pressure's
yeah.
destructive.
But the pressure is still 3,000. Like it's the top end on it.
Yeah.
It's not 1,200. It's not 1,500.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think that's the new move. I think it's the new move, man. I
Hey
think
man,
that's where we're going.
I'm with you on that fucking Fletcher. Hey man, I want to say that, like, I don't know if people were paying attention when Fletcher was on the show, or if they've ever listened to Fletcher talk about his soap, but he's a high rise guy, and that soap that he came out with does exactly what he needs it to do. You know what I mean? That shit does stay wet on glass, sunny glass, a lot longer. It does. It's just not a super sudsy soap, because that's not the way high rise guys clean fucking windows. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't want suds blowing everywhere.
Yeah, and dudes like fucking, just want to take fucking privileges with shit. It's just like, dude, just let that man, like, let these dudes live, man. You know what I mean? If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Quit talking shit. Good Lord. My machine is 6.5 gallons per minute, 3K PSI, $4,500.
6.5 might as well be 8 gallons a minute. You can't really tell I mean, you can on the rinse, but like not really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can tell the difference between 4 and 8. You can't really tell the difference between.
Well,
6.5.
you know when you tell the difference is if you're rincing paver bricks.
Yes, yeah.
That's
when
when
you're
you
rinsing
see-
certain shit.
Yes, paver bricks suck.
Have
up
you ever
water.
used a 10 gallon minute?
Yeah,
machine?
Tiny
That
Cody,
shit
if you
is-
need
Now, I'll
something,
tell you
let
this.
us know.
My buddy that talked me into the 8 has an 8 and a 10, and he goes, unless you're running a 500-gallon tank, he goes, it's not worth.
You can't keep up with the 10. You can't.
Yeah.
I run 3/8 and a 4. I have a 4 for like small houses on wells that we use, and the other like 3/8 are like just doing our normal shit. But
What kind of
yeah,
buffer
I
tank
mean,
would you have to
6
run with that fucking whatever you called it?
I'll tell you, with the 8s, I run a 100-gallon buffer tank because of where I live.
No, I'm
We live
talking
on
about
city
that
water.
fucking thing you're talking about. The new
Oh,
pressure
I mean,
thingy.
same thing. Same thing. Maybe even less. You might get
Hey,
away.
what kind of pump
depending
is
on
that?
if
Is that a
you're-
pump you're gonna have to fucking service nonstop?
No, so it's well, so that's hard to tell because it's new. I would say
What's it made out of?
aluminum, I believe. So it's
You're
probably
running
going to
bleach
last
through
longer.
an aluminum. You're running bleach through aluminum, and that's way
Yeah.
better.
No, it's stainless.
That pump is
Is it
stainless.
That
stainless
pump
or
head
is
is
it aluminum?
100% stainless.
Is
No
it all
shit.
The
stainless?
plungers, the
All right.
valves, everything is stainless.
See,
No
I thought for
shit.
the price point they were at
Well, now let me
at
back it up
aluminum,
because
but
there's
yeah,
a couple
that's what I'm
guys that
saying.
have come out with this. The one I looked at
Uh-huh.
was high quality stainless, meaning you know
Yeah.
you could buy. I buy a lot of stainless bolts, and
Uh-huh.
you can use a magnet and pick them up. They're not a
You're
lot of
right.
chromium in it,
Right.
but this is really good stainless.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the
Aluminum.
pressure ranger
Aluminum
looks
will
like-
pit from
Yeah.
That's what I
salt,
thought.
so
Yeah.
it's got to be stainless. Yeah.
Well, that's so I thought it might be stainless, but for the price point, I was like, oh, it's probably aluminum because they don't really tell you in the description what it is. So
Okay.
if Mark says it's stainless, then it's
Yeah,
stainless.
it's stainless.
But also you can buy bleach neutralizer, like the powder
Run it
that you
through.
can run through the machine.
Yeah, well, you know what I run through? Well, yeah,
I run vinegar through mine. is
I
what
run
do. Yeah.
salt away. I'll
I
take
like
my
that.
window cleaning bucket and I'll fill it with 3 gallons of water and just a splash of salt away, and I've never had an issue. But before I was having check valve issues. 'Cause I'm not running that system. I'm saying everybody was like, get.
So
the
you're saying on your
super suds
standard pressure
Yes.
washing system, this
Yes,
is what
so
you
it would
do.
work just as good in that system.
So what do? Do you run it through the tank or you just pull the
No. What you do is you just whatever your delivery system is,
Uh-huh.
switch over to that. Suck
Okay.
it dry. I put 3 gallons through. I've never had a problem.
That's not a
Yeah.
bad
Salt away.
that's
So
not a
Salt
bad
away is
tip.
not cheap, but it's good. I mean, you only need like 2 ounces for 3 or 4 gallons.
Yeah.
So
And
I
it-
use
yeah.
white cleaning vinegar through mine.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
Because it's
like
all the same
neutralizes
thing.
it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just need to
Yeah.
Yeah.
neutralize the bleach. That's all.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is you can go from washing a roof to washing concrete like that.
I don't
That's
do
what I like.
enough pressure washing to warrant that. You know what I mean?
Well, just how you look at like.
But
here's what I'd say: if
the
you
pressure
sent out a
washing
mass
that I
text,
do,
you could make a lot.
the pressure washing that I do would be definitely be nice to not have to do a bunch of goofy shit. That sounds
Well-
pretty nice. That system.
Well,
you
no,
guys are
like
talking about
yeah,
sounds pretty
like
cool.
look at your customer base. I'm assuming it's
Yeah.
around 1,000 people.
Well, dude,
you have in your
there's some
database.
really fucking gigantic fucking pressure wash your house for $3 companies around here. You know what I mean?
Everybody.
just
No, they
not
are.
fucking
We
worth
we
it.
we,
You know,
we
look,
have
TJ,
we have those
the
too.
issue
dude.
is
We
going
have
to
those
be.
too.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
The issue is going to be, TJ, is because I've been here. If you throw it out that this is a service
Mhm.
you can do and add it to, like Seth said, potentially 1,000 customers,
Mhm.
you got to make sure you can fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't
Like,
think I can do all that.
Sometimes I'll go look at a scratch job, right?
Mm.
And I'll be like, this is an easy $250. It'll take
Mhm.
me an hour. And then they call back.
Mhm.
And you're like, well, I got to clean this Ruth Chris Steakhouse. And you know what? I'm backlogged. I'm missing some pot. And it's not that I don't want to do it. I have to juggle like a fucking circus.
Yeah.
So you have to be selective about what you add because the
Well,
floodgates
yeah, no,
could open.
I mean,
my whole
everyone
thing, as
knows
long
what
as
I
it's
do,
cleaning,
so
I'm
I mean,
fine
it's
with
on
that.
my
Yeah.
website. I'm actually gonna have
Yeah.
John try to fucking build me a new website.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's a good dude, man.
My
I thought,
whole
Yeah,
thing
very
is,
nice
like, I
guy. He
try
was
to
up
make
there. I
as
got to
much
hang out with
money
him a
off-
little bit.
yeah.
It's like my customers are like, my windows are so nice. Will you clean my dryer vents, Tim? And I'm like, sure, I'll do your dryer vent. And then I go, I fucking hate doing it this
Yeah.
way. Can I buy something that's easier? And I'm like, Mark, can I buy the biggest, dumbest thing I can get? And I'm like, yes, that's what I buy. Because
Yeah.
I like, if I show up to your house and like, what the fuck are they doing? It's
It's the way to
loud.
do it,
It's doing
Cody.
this thing. I'm like, I'm cleaning your drive out.
Yeah.
But when I first started, it was with the drill, the
Mm.
stupid thing that spins on the inside.
Mm.
I fucking hated it. It got tangled. I'm like, oh, I ripped this person's drive out.
Yeah.
Now it's an hour for me fixing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you just get sick of doing dumb shit.
You
And
you
that's
you almost have to compartmentalize. What do I want to do? Like before, I used to love to do. I like doing stains more than scratches because it's just more impressive. A
Yeah.
scratch goes away, you don't even remember where you're. You know how many
Yeah.
times I said, "Come look at it," and they're looking in the wrong fucking place. I just agree with them. You know, oh yeah, it looks great. Meanwhile, it was fucking off in
Is
left
scaling
field.
worth it, or staying lean and mean like a full-time guy or
That's a
two?
personal decision.
That's a personal decision.
It's a
here's
personal
what I'll
decision.
tell you is this, because I've done both. What do you want to do? Do you want to work or do you want free time?
Do you want to work or do you want to manage and have free time? That's
Yeah. And that's, I should have said that.
But the free time is expensive and it takes a while to achieve, and you've got to
Yes.
do it right, or else it will crash and fucking burn and you will regret it.
Well, there's, I would say 10% of business owners can scale.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and honestly, like you have to be willing to lose money for a couple of years to scale.
Okay,
Because that's what it
listen,
costs you. It
we're
costs
not
you
gonna
a
we're
lot
not
of
gonna
money.
we're not gonna change gears, but that's the perfect segue for the conversation that we didn't have, and this is gonna take a half hour, and I will preface this by
Perfect. I
saying,
love it, dude.
right,
Go for it, brother.
and I will say this, TJ, better that I didn't call you, so you're blind to this, because I want to hear what you have to say, as well as Tim and anyone out there. So as I started to say, you know, in all the time I've been doing this, you think you've seen everything, and something happened to me between last week and today that could really change my world in window cleaning. Okay. So keeping in mind, I'm trying to do less. I'm trying to slow down. I'm trying to ramp up my kid. I'm trying to spend more time doing what I love to do, you know, whether it's skids or whatever, you know, or even sometimes glass restoration and whatnot.
Camp
But
and four wheel, yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So 10 years ago, I did a project that fell into my lap because the contractor that was hired to clean the windows and pressure clean dropped the ball really bad. So it was basically 62 buildings were dumped into my lap in one area, right? One campus, I'll say. 62 buildings, they ranged from 6 to 8 stories down. Most of them were just very large 2 and 3 story buildings, right? And basically we did a Saturday sample on one of the jobs. We did one small building, they gave us a chance. And by the time Monday rolled around, the 62 buildings were dumped in my lap with the price sheet because the budget had already been in place. I didn't have a choice. And turns out the price was probably 15% more than I would have got at the time. Keep it in mind, we were still doing a lot of building work. I still have my normal contracts that go 2 times, 1 time quarterly to maintain. Very important to me to take care of the people that have taken care of me for 10 years or plus. And when we finished, it was a good ticket. And fast forward 10 years, right? 10 years, I get a phone call, come down and look at this project. I said, I've already been there. I have most of those buildings, you know, 62 of those buildings under my belt. I have pricing that's 10 years old, and I would be, you know, just give me the building number. I'll meet you there. And it was funny because the first building they took me to, I have pictures that I've put on the internet of my lift inside of a 5-story atrium lobby doing the interior, which was the second building we did for them. And it was also the building they want done now, right? So I said, if you don't believe me, because this guy's completely detached from who I worked for before, here's pictures, 10 years old, there's the date. And he's like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I come home. Now I'm trying to swallow this pill because, let's be real, I'm a much smaller, less scaled company than I was 10 years ago. And I'm happy with that. Okay. And I think I want to say this. I think Seth started to see that curveball into the conversation that I'm about to get into now. And even he had to not measure his words because, you know, he could say whatever he wants to me. And he
I
does,
mean,
you know.
it's the biggest contract I've ever seen for one.
Okay. So I go down there, I look at 3 buildings that I've cleaned. One is just the interior, and two very large 3-story, but one's 3 and one's 4 for exterior only.
Mm-hmm.
I put the prices together. I send them. Within a day, I get a phone call saying, um, no, a text saying that I've got another area I need you to look at for simple pressure washing and window cleaning. It's one section of a building where one of the top guys is, and this is going to go like either monthly or bi-monthly. So it's going to be what you like reoccurring. I recognized by the picture. I said, send me the building number. I do want to come look at it again, and then I'll send you the price. So I knew I was in the ballpark with the first three, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had the experience there before. I don't have the staff to do it. I still
Mm-hmm.
have the equipment to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but in my head, I'm bouncing around. Is this really the direction I want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I'm working less. I'm spending more time out back, which is what I
Right.
love to do.
Right.
Right. So I get another call that says, by the way, you're anywhere from 20 to 30% low on your pricing. I'm like, really? Okay. And he's like, I want this to be fair. So you're gonna bump these up and send them back to me. He actually sent me a text while I was
Wow.
talking to Seth. I need that price today. That doesn't happen all the time.
Right.
And then I was told, we want to give you the entire project, not just 62 buildings, but 130 something buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
based on the math that I'm kind of juggling around, it's very close to or within the 7-figure job. So
Wow.
here
Yeah, it's
comes
big.
the big conundrum, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
TJ, I don't have the labor to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, truthfully, don't have the strength anymore, not to run it, but to do it physically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to. 20 years ago, I jumped through hoops with backflips
Yeah.
to do this. That said, it is an opportunity to take what I've scaled back and pretty much blow it out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
So the issue is, and I don't know, I know Seth seems to have a better grasp on his labor market up there. I don't know anything about Ohio labor market, but I can
Mhm.
tell you what you get in Florida is generally bad habits or shit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what
The only
does
window,
not to cut you off, but what does your son think about this
my son
job
would
and
be
this
the best
Same
opportunity?
poker
thing.
player. He's stone faced,
Yeah, but
and I haven't
yeah,
really.
but have you asked him? I mean, that's where
Yeah,
you're
well,
kind of
there was
wanting
a
to lead him in
there
that
was
direction.
yes, there
Isn't
was
a 7-figure
right,
contract something that
right,
you might want to
right.
discuss with
So
Scott?
right, absolutely. But the ball just started. It started snowballing within the last 3 days to
Mm-hmm.
where, and we've been busy finishing up this hotel. We did
Mm-hmm.
that big all glass
Right,
building.
right.
I had a great month. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like April was freaking stellar for
good.
a
You mean
long time.
March?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, March and into April.
April
It's
just
going to
started.
actually. You're right. I don't even know what month it is, but you're right. You're correct on that. And I'm hoping that April eases down, but
Right.
that probably isn't going to happen at this point because they are ready to turn the keys.
Really?
And so my question is this, TJ, and obviously Tim and Seth, if you have more to provide, if you've
No,
thought
I
about this at
mean,
all.
these guys go first,
Okay,
man.
so what do I do? I need to put five guys that know what the fuck they're doing there full time
How many guys
for
do
a
you
fucking
have?
year.
How many
For
guys
like
do
a
you have
I
year.
don't
now?
It
have
sounds
five
like a
guys. I
year.
don't have
How
five
many guys do you
guys.
have now?
Well, keep in mind, and like Seth pointed out, I still have fucking 15 car dealerships that go weekly. No, there's still only three of us now, three full
So,
timers in the
so
field.
what you're saying is that you'd have to hire 5 more guys to get this job done?
I'd have to hire five guys and move what I have now with the experience to run these jobs because
Then I wouldn't do
you
it then.
cannot
Just let
cut this
somebody
kind
else
of
have the
contract
money.
loose. Walk.
Yeah.
Part of me says you're right, TJ,
It
because
sounds
that's
to
my
me
comfort
like you've already
zone.
got your mind made up about it.
No, 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 because Seth had a lot of valid points. A lot of valid points that this could be a stepping stone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're
Could
building
be.
it for the
Could be.
future because your son's involved. So
Right. And I don't
yeah,
want to be
I
an asshole
would
and say I don't care what happens at this point. I'm good.
I
And
mean,
it's
right.
but
not
I mean,
aren't you going into your slow season essentially? I mean, and,
we
you
don't
guys,
have a slow
but
season
you know
here.
what
I
I'm
mean, I'm
saying?
not.
Like, you're not really.
No, see, slow season in Florida only changes more so in the residential because of the
Mm.
people that have houses in
And so
two
you're not
places.
doing a lot of
It
that?
doesn't affect me. No, that doesn't affect me at all. The couple of states I do weekly or twice a month are year fucking round, whether they're here or not. you know. So
I don't know.
I'm not boasting.
If
I'm
it
just
was
telling you the
me, if it
truth.
was me, and I was in that position, I'd probably be out there by myself, trying to
Yeah,
fucking
I
cash a
wish.
check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know what
you're
I
not
mean?
wrong on that.
See, now
You're not
here's
wrong.
the issue. Here's
So I
another
do a lot of things I
part.
shouldn't
T.
do. You know what I
Here's
mean? Or
another part of
shouldn't
the
be
equation.
doing.
Let's just start to talk a little bit hypothetical here, because Seth and I discussed this at length. Okay, so
Mhm.
It's
hypothetically,
not often that you get tossed a 7-figure window cleaning on
they
your
don't
table.
exist almost.
To like, they're a
I-
unicorn, dude. They're a unicorn. So
Yeah.
like, at least the fact that they've contacted you tells
Jeffrey
you
Scott would
enough.
like to know how he could
Yeah.
help Mark.
I would love
That
Jeffrey
that
Scott to come
so
down.
this was my point. I told Mark, I'm
Yeah.
like, you're on one of the biggest window cleaning podcasts there are. Like, you can find
Right.
5 guys that will come
Right.
help you all
Yeah,
day.
I
every day,
didn't,
dude.
and no offense to you, Jeffrey, I got more respect for you than most than I do for most people. I would love to talk to you. So let's talk tomorrow. But okay,
He's
so
probably better to talk to
oh
than
shit,
me, to be
yeah,
honest
yeah,
with you. I
yeah,
mean, guaranteed he's better to talk
yeah.
to
The
than
guy
I
eats a
am.
fruit
Yeah,
salad and
for
shits
sure.
a squeegee, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the man has handled
Yeah.
I really think
10,000
I really
times bigger
think that
projects than
I
I've
really
handled.
think that you should try, and I'm not saying you have or you haven't, but I really think you need to. If you're really serious about what you want to do, and I don't know his intentions, but I really
Mm-hmm.
think that Scott should be heavily involved in this. If
Oh
that's
yeah.
really
No,
what you know what I'm
100%.
saying. And
I
I
would,
mean as
I
far as the
would,
decision goes, Mark,
I would
because
walk him through it, cut
you
him
need.
loose, and take a very small percentage. I'm fine with
But
that.
well, no, but my thing is I think like whether I mean because the future of your company, as you've told me and you've said on here several times, you'd like for it, and it kind of seems like maybe Scott may want to do something with this. Maybe it's you. Maybe he can help you decide. You know what I mean?
Right.
If
No,
it's the
I
right
agree
thing.
100%. Even if it's just advice he can give me. Because
Mhm.
I think we're
again,
talking
this
about
to
two
me
different
is like
Scotts.
the magnitude of it makes it fucking huge. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, here's the other side of the equation. T.
Mhm.
Seth and I discussed this. So let's just say hypothetically, in a perfect world, I get 5 qualified guys, right?
Mhm.
And this is in my experience 10
Mhm.
years ago, it was a one-shot deal. And then
Mhm.
the management company that I worked for
Mhm.
lost the contract. So I
Mhm.
don't exist in this place's mind.
Understand?
Although they did reach out and said, we know that he's putting 20% on it. If you'd like to come work
Okay.
directly with us, there was a lot of red tape to make
Okay.
that happen.
Okay.
And honestly, I was beat up from that job. I mean, it
Mhm.
took Saturdays away from me and Sundays.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, yeah, there was a lot of cash flow and money involved. But I'm also a person that my sanity is very
I
valued to
understand
me,
that, but
right?
it's a 7-figure contract that's fallen essentially into
You
your
have
lap.
to you have
You
to
have to
consider
consider
it every
that,
time.
even
Yeah,
if it's just for a
I
year.
agree.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, that's
Even if
where
it's
I
just
was
for a
going.
year.
So
You know
That's
what
what
I
I
mean?
was saying. His
so
entire
so
retirement fund
Could be
right.
be
So
this.
about this.
hypothetically, right? So hypothetically, in the perfect world that I find 5 qualified guys
Mm.
and cut them loose and manage it and put Mark there, who's an amazing talent,
Mhm.
okay, or get Scott involved more in a management role, and we
Mhm.
all juggle it around, and we're still getting our car dealerships done
Yeah.
and everything. After that year, when the contract is done, there's no guarantee you're going to get it again. And tying them into a 5-year contract or a 3-year contract, right off the bat,
What are
before
we
you
talking about
even
now?
finish this,
Uh-huh.
what I'm talking about is if I was to put on the labor, what do
Okay.
I do with them in a year if it doesn't either renew or they don't do it for 5 years again?
You let him go.
Yeah, that is hard for me, dude. That is
No,
Well, yeah,
but
but
here's the thing,
you
Mark.
just
It's the same thing I told you. It's like, hey, I have this big contract. I need somebody for, dude. How many
You can
people
find
stay
5
for a
journeymen,
longer?
man.
No,
this
but
is
You
this is
know?
the thing. This
who
is the
stays
way. This
longer
is
than
the
a
way that
year?
I would approach it. As long as you enter this project, and I'm going in here to spruce this place up this year. I want to bring you on, and you know, and I want to make money while I'm doing. It's got to be worth it to me and my business.
right.
Okay. That being said, it would make sense to me, cash flow wise, to just make it worthwhile. The guys that you're bringing in, like, listen, man, it's a big project we're doing this year. This
You're
is
guaranteed a year's worth of work.
guaranteed
After
a
that, I
worse
can't promise
year's
you
worth
anything.
of
Who
good,
can promise
steady
more
work.
than that?
Who
Yeah.
can promise more than that? This is what you're gonna make on this fucking deal. You know what I mean? And bing, bang, boom. Just be honest up front.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm not hiring you so you can retire at Sky's the Limit window cleaning. I just need.
Right.
I'm trying to get. This is a good opportunity. Whatever. Maybe maybe
Jeffrey
those
Scott
five
could
guys
find
might
5 guys to
join
freaking
forces and
bite.
become the
Yeah.
Voltron of window
Yeah.
cleaning, and they'll do it every fucking year. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know, but what I'm saying is it's a very cool opportunity. Jeffrey Scott has now said 3 times we can make this work, Mark.
Mark,
I will.
Mark, was this not the
You
point
got to
when
do
we
a C.
talked?
You got to do a
Actually,
C
is
on
this
the end of
the
that, though. His
exact
name is
person?
Mark with a C.
Wait. I
Jeffrey.
want to hear what.
No,
what
is
he
this
saying?
not the exact person I told you? I said you can
Yeah.
talk to 2 people. I said
Yeah.
Fletcher and Jeffrey Scott
Yeah.
are going to be the dudes to talk to about this.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, most of Jeffrey Scott's stuff is 3 to 6 months, maybe 9 months. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. He
Yeah.
lives in a very cold market, right? Like here, guys would be like, you have a year project at one place. I don't have
That
to
dude
go
just
nowhere.
made an awesome comment.
I mean,
you don't
that's
leave money
what
on the
I'm-
table, dude.
nah,
You know what I mean?
man,
Yeah.
At this
nobody's
stage,
leaving
I'm
it.
saying at
Nobody.
this stage in your career and what you would like to do, this is a fucking, not a bridge. This is a fucking railroad trestle on
This
the
is the
bullet train
magnum opus.
across the canyon to what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I was
Barbecue
like,
shit
yo.
and weld shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah.
want
Mark,
to do.
when
This
I
is
told
an
my brother-
opportunity to
when
get
I
to
told
that
my brother
quicker. Am I
today-
wrong?
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
You're not wrong.
Dude, because he could probably clear 30% on this job, right? At the lowest end, right? So that's $300,000 or $400,000 in the year on top of your other shit. That's retirement money, my guy.
Yeah.
Even
No,
if
I
it-
agree.
Even if you
I
don't
agree.
retire, this is your magnum opus. My brother who works in the office went, does he need help January and February? I go,
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
like, I fucking love Florida.
No shit.
Dude, you
Yeah.
live in the most desirable area for people to come to.
Yeah,
I go hang out in a
For
hotel
4
for
months
fucking
out of the
Hey,
year.
3 months.
if you run out of fucking help and you got that job in fucking December, give me a call.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll come down for a week and just
Fuck
hang
yeah.
out and clean windows, dude.
That
Yeah.
I'll
shit's-
come down
Yeah,
for 3
I-
months.
All right.
I
I'm
honestly
gonna
think-
make it a point, Jeffrey Scott. I will be calling you tomorrow.
I should, if I was
if
you,
you
I
wanna
would-
If
text
this is
me a good
something you
time.
never
I
turn
would-
down, you just
Yeah.
figure out how it gets done
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you should feel very proud of yourself that they went, you did this shit 10 years ago, and they were
Yeah.
like, here, we'll give you everything.
I think one piece of
You
one
need to
proposal-
take that to the
one
to the
proposal
grave-
or
grave
my
on that,
lift
brother.
with the fucking lettering on it, something brought it back. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That
I don't know what gave it back to you, but Mark,
Yeah.
you're 58 years
I
old.
think it's the
This
universe.
is your
You're
last
58
shot
years
at a
old.
process.
yeah.
You
Fucking
old
old
This
ass
is your
motherfucker.
last
God
project
damn.
that's this big, dude.
My
Kill
last
it.
project.
Dinosaur.
I'll be dreading
your
the last
last-
2 months then.
But Mark, what I'm saying though is like you've talked about like my dad would have killed for a project like this. Like you've told
You
me,
could fucking
You'll get
without
that
a
you are
doubt.
project,
literally
man.
this
Yeah.
is like your magnum
if I
opus
can
job,
pull
dude.
this off, it would be.
You
You
can.
pull
I'm
this
not.
off.
I'm never gonna be a send off. You guys get that out of your
Yeah,
fucking head.
yeah, yeah,
I am
yeah.
always gonna clean
Yeah,
windows.
I know.
but
I know.
this
You've
could-
made
this could
that
be
known.
either-
But what I'm saying is this is an opportunity for you to fucking, without question, hit cruise control and the 250. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
and putt
Yeah.
around and just do your thing after this. You're
Dude,
fucking.
you're
You
at
know what I
Freedom
mean?
45, dog.
Even
Freedom 45,
even
dude.
like let's just say if this thing turned into a situation where you could pay off your mortgage and your rolling fucking motor, your third house and your fourth house.
Yeah.
And your house for your house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And wrap that all up.
Mark,
Tell me
Mark
you wouldn't
was
be
like,
sitting
"Where do
in
I get
good
a labor
spot.
force?" I'm like, "We're on the biggest window
Here,
cleaning
I have
podcast in the
another
country."
question.
Yeah, I honestly said
I actually
when
have
you
another
said that, I'm like,
question.
That
"Holy
was
shit,
my
am I
point,
fucking
dude.
retarded? I didn't think of that."
I have
I
another
never
We're the
thought
question.
biggest
about that.
podcast in the world.
What?
I have another question. What does Kate
Yeah.
think about this?
Get it?
She supports me with whatever I do, and I do a lot of stupid shit.
She's
Yeah, but
know,
she
this
doesn't
is
have
stupid.
a, she
No, but
doesn't
she
have
does.
an opinion on it either way.
Yeah, she leans towards figure it out and fucking do it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
money, dude.
I
Um,
think
That's a
think
lot of
that's
money.
what you should
if
do
you
is
could make
try to
$300,000
figure it out.
$400,000 off this thing, dude, whatever you have to do, get it done, brother.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
year of nightmare, and then it might not even. Do you know
Fletcher
what's
just
cool
said
about
facts.
this?
I've got my entire crew out in Atlanta right now for 4
This
towers
is
in
what
3
I'm
weeks.
saying, dude. Mark goes, how can I find the labor force? I'm like, idiot. You're on the biggest podcast there is for window
Yeah.
cleaning. You'll
Well, we don't.
20
Hey, we don't.
qualified
Hey,
guys.
we don't get people to come to conventions just because we're there. You know what I mean?
No, but my whole point was like, Mark,
Let
you
me
bring this
just,
up on here. You're gonna have
Yeah,
scavengers
okay.
coming through the.
I'm
roof.
gonna ask this to not you, Seth, because
Yeah,
you
don't ask me. Yeah,
you are no, you're in a bit of a different area. Okay,
I
so
am.
TJ and Tim, you ever get an opportunity at a job that you know you can handle, but it's very intimidating, and you look around and go, "How the fuck am I going to get this done?" You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
It's the
yeah.
Ohio
Every
Veterans
time.
Now
Home, and I've been
imagine
doing it for a
that.
decade
Imagine
now.
that with over. But
Jeez,
imagine
yeah.
imagine
That's
that
my
with
point,
over
dude.
100 buildings.
But
You know what
Mark,
I'm
if
This
you
is
saying?
what
break
I'm
it down to
saying.
how many buildings you have to get
I
done a month,
understand that
you
completely,
gotta-
Mark.
you
I
get-
understand where you're coming
Listen.
from completely,
Yeah.
but it's totally if I was in your shoes, trust and believe me, I would try to figure out a way to get that
Who would
done.
you talk to? You'd be
Yeah.
like, guys,
I would say
guys,
Mark,
something.
can we
I
get
would
this
say
shit
something
done
to
up
you
here?
guys. I would talk about it on here, and then I'd probably reach out to people like Craig and Grace or
Jeffrey
someone
Scott
local.
has
Like, hey
already.
man, what do you
Jeffrey
think
Scott has
about?
already been like, yo,
Yeah,
I got you, dude.
I'm been
There's
told
ways to get that shit done.
right, and this is so enlightening
Oh,
and
Damien.
appreciated from all of you. But let me just say this: I've
Thanks,
always
buddy.
been that guy that I don't know what if something in my childhood happened that here comes Dr. Phil, you know.
No,
But
go ahead.
but I hate
Same,
to
dog.
ask anybody for help with
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
You're,
yeah,
you're,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
you're yeah, but
Totally.
it's not help, Mark. You're paying
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not.
It's
you're
not
right.
help. You're
Yeah.
talking about
And
a
you're not.
different
Hey, not
help
only.
is like I
Yeah,
can't
but not
mow
only.
my
No,
lawn.
wait. It's not like it's a fucking charity case. Not only are they helping
Right.
you, but
Paying
you are helping them
Them. Yeah.
at the same
No,
time.
it's going to be a relationship at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
A partnership, not a business partnership per se, a partnership on a huge project.
Mhm.
Because I mean, think about it. Seth and I talked about this too.
Well,
Who
I
do
think
you know
someone
that
like
has
Jeffrey
fucking
Scott
six
would be.
guys? But think about it this way. What company would you know that could have 6 guys laying around getting a paycheck with nothing to do until something like this happens, which
Yeah.
is probably very rare? Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. And that's why I'm saying, like, dude, you have one of the biggest platforms.
I wish Chris
sitting up.
was. I wish
This is
Chris was
exactly
watching,
what I said.
or Chris was
No,
here because
this is what I
Chris would be like, dude, go get that fucking money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Like
that's
if you
what
would have
I'm
called me,
saying.
I'd have been like, hey, you know, if you figure that shit the fuck out, hey.
If you're listening to this, Chris, send me a screen cleaner.
This is what I tried to tell him.
On
I
a
tried to
poll.
tell him, I'm like, man, like
Send me a
you got
screen
brought to the
cleaner.
table. I've never been at the table for a 7-figure job. I've never been brought there. I'm like, Mark, you got what, 6-7 more years at these shots? Dude,
Thanks.
take it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, but you
You're
might make like lifelong friendship. You have
Yeah.
I don't think you understand the reach of this podcast. Like maybe
Yeah.
it's not the biggest thing in the world, but like Jeffrey Scott, like you already have like 5-6 guys watching this, like, yo, I'm gonna hit Mark up. That's
and
what
I
was trying to tell
apologize
you,
up
like,
front, Jeffrey, that I didn't think of you right
Worst
away
case,
because
I didn't
there
either.
would honestly only be
Fletcher
a
says.
very small.
Fletcher said worst case scenario, it doesn't go great, but that's better than
Right.
sitting in bed wondering what if. And
Wondering
that
what
is-
would have
yeah,
been.
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
exactly
Fuck.
what Mark
You
said.
got, hey,
Mark,
dude,
yeah,
you got to
yeah.
at least fucking, hey, when you get a chance
gotta-
to fucking step
gotta
up to the
swing.
fucking plate,
Swing, dog.
you got 3 fucking cuts. Just fucking swing that fucking bitch as hard as
Dude,
you
it's
can.
an
Mark.
0-3 count. Swing like you don't care.
Yeah.
And
But-
main
but
thing
you know
is,
what?
Don't
and
care.
this is the main thing. Don't be a fucking pussy, Mark. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
want to
not-
make money.
What
All
would
this
ever
money,
make you
I
say
don't
something
wanna
like
make
that?
it.
Mark, I will tell you this right now. You call me and go, I need a guy for a week in August. I don't care if I'm busy. I will fly the fuck down.
I will
Your wife
too.
has to watch my 2 kids. Sorry. But I will be down there and I will clean windows. I'll
Yeah, if you
climb
get in a
5
fucking
pieces
spot,
stack,
yeah,
dude,
if
I'm
you get in
there.
a spot,
Yeah, I get
hey,
that.
the
I
Squeegee
get it.
Life podcast.
I'll
got
take
you,
a
dog.
week off.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You
I got
know,
you.
Hey,
I
I
got
don't,
you.
hey, listen, I don't know if I'll fly.
We'll get
down
TJ
there.
to fly. We'll get TJ to
I
fly.
have
Gonna
to.
fly.
Yeah.
TJ's gonna
Well,
be
I
flapping
have
his fucking
listen,
arms.
listen. I have said on this podcast
Yeah, you have.
several times
For Mark.
that
Only
if
for
Mark ever needed me, the only person I would get on a plane for is Mark.
Yeah, he
I
said
have
that
said
100
that.
times.
I've said that 100 times.
Mark,
And I just wanna
you
point-
have this
Jennifer
project
has no
won't be
problem
done.
with me going and making money. You know what I mean? She's like,
Yeah,
well, bye.
yeah, get the fuck
Mark,
out.
Get out
pay
of
me,
here, dumbass.
pay me enough, and then my wife doesn't care. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
I
I
got
agree.
you,
Scott
dog.
said life starts outside of your comfort zone. We do lots of campuses.
Yeah, yeah.
Mark, this is what I was trying to tell you. You have this big platform that you don't realize
It's
is
Mark,
as big
brother.
as it is.
M-A-
And you can
M-A-R-C.
find people. Well,
Yeah.
Mark goes, well, what if they only want to work for like a year? And then I'm like, dude, a year is a big guarantee, dude.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what I
dude.
mean? Like nobody, like, dude, you could start work tomorrow somewhere. In 2 weeks, you get fired.
Yeah.
You go, I
Yeah.
have a year here. They're like, cool.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this: the only time I have hired on an influx of guy when the 63 buildings came in, 62, 63 buildings came in, was for that project. And like I told Seth today, it sucked to me because none of them made it
Mhm.
to the end of. Like I had one guy, you know what his job was? Because I'm a big proponent of. We're doing a 2-story lobby inside, right? 90% of the work is outside only.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're doing the inside of this entranceway, which was 2 stories, and I get a picture from Mark, my employee,
Mhm.
of one guy on the ladder. I believe this: if there's more than 2 pieces up, someone's footing the fucking ladder.
Yeah.
Call me a pussy, right?
No, yeah.
No,
He's
it's
on his
just smart.
fucking phone with his foot about 1 foot away from
Yeah.
the ladder. I'm like, fire him right now. He's fucking gone. I go, aside from them seeing this
Mhm.
on a camera, he's fucking gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't care how much he can produce. He's
Yeah.
fucking gone. He's
Yeah.
got the
No,
easiest job in the company for the
Well,
fucking
Mark,
this
day.
is the
the
thing.
point I'm
You've got
trying
a
to make
lot
is
of
you did that
experience,
before
and you've
this
already
platform.
been through that already. You know what
Yeah.
to do. You know what not to do.
Yeah.
And like we
Mark,
said,
you never turned down a
if
7-figure
yeah,
job.
if you
dude.
get
Yeah.
into a motherfucking get into a situation, I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
you,
don't.
without
We'll
question,
fly.
Yeah.
I will fly down there without question.
Mark,
I'll be
but you're
down
also on the biggest podcast there is for window cleaning.
What's
Whether
up,
you
Jen? It's
believe it
been a
or
long
not.
time. Not sure what we were talking about, but pull up the panties and go make that money, Mark. That was from Micro Mike. Micro
Dude.
Mike, what's up, brother?
Micro Mike, I love
Yeah,
you,
what's
brother.
up,
Where the
brother?
fuck's he
Hope you're
been?
doing good. I don't know. We should
He
have
been
Mike.
doing.
We
He
should
been
have
doing
Micro
Mike
Mike on the
shit.
podcast soon. Like,
No, we need him
hit,
back.
Yeah.
hit us up, Micro Mike, when you want, if you can come on the show. We want to sit down
Yeah,
with Micro
Mark.
Mike.
Mark, this is
Talk
my
about the
complete point.
Jews.
You mentioned something, and you had 3 companies that you trust
Yeah.
on here. Be like, yo, I got guys for you. I got guys for you. That was
Yeah.
my point. If you can
Yeah.
run point on it, like which is what you would do,
Yeah.
it's all good, dude. It's all
Right.
good.
Right.
Nobody's trying to be like,
What's up,
oh,
big
it's only a
country?
year's worth of work. Most people would be pumped on that.
Well, I mean, if I really step back 50 yards and look at this, I'd have to be an idiot to try to pull this off by myself.
No, you
You know what I'm
wouldn't.
saying?
No,
by
no, no,
yourself,
no.
It
yeah.
will not succeed.
Mhm.
It's got to be turnkey. Boom. This is the project.
Mhm.
We're going to divide it up into 10 to 12 months.
Mhm.
Boom, 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 boom. As soon as the building is done, it's put on an invoice and sent out, and everything is seamless. What I'm saying, Tim, is that if I try to ramp up my staff and everything, it's
Mhm.
not going to happen.
No,
No.
you can't make
Not
it
gonna-
happen
yeah.
that way.
No.
Nobody
No.
could make that.
No.
happen. If
Yeah.
someone said, "Here's a 7-figure job," I don't care if you have 20 guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You
Yeah.
can't.
Well, if
You
you're
have to
paying
do
20
exactly
guys, you
what-
got a lot of work already. You know,
That's
and
my
like
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
what
point.
he's saying.
That's my point. I'm saying it doesn't matter how many guys you have, whether it's 20
I would
guys and
approach
10
this
trucks. Doesn't matter,
situation.
dude.
I would approach this situation as essentially, and this might sound terrible, but as a lottery ticket, and
Mhm.
something that you, if done, set up properly, you can make some money, and maybe a couple of seasoned people who have the resources could also make some money, and everyone benefits from it. You know
right.
what I mean? And you essentially get yourself a year's worth of finder's fee on this bitch. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a little bit of extra work for your guys. You know what I mean? So
Right.
and
I'm
yourself.
comfortable with that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm
And then
comfortable with that.
if something they're like, hey, we want to do it again, maybe just whoever the fuck you end up working with takes it over. Or
Well,
whatever.
let's
You
be
know what I mean?
real. You
Whatever. Or maybe
fucking
you do it again the
right.
same way.
But you show up
No.
professionally
That's what
and
I'm
blow
saying.
their fucking mind. There's no reason you don't get it again.
Yeah.
No, and that's my point. Once you nail this, and guys go like, "Hey, I got paid 75 grand to do this," that guy's coming back.
Yeah.
when it's around again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No guy's gonna be like, yo, this guy
Did this?
paid
How
me
often
for a
did
year.
this? Do you have any idea how often this stuff was maintained beforehand?
Well, it's definitely been done several times since I've been there.
And how long? How long has it been since you've been there?
10 years.
So maybe every couple of years this is all done, or
Yeah, I would
Every 2,
say
3 years?
I would say between 3 and 5 years.
then there you go.
Because when I went
there you
into
go.
it,
What are you,
let me tell
what are you doing?
when I went into
This
it,
fucking
it was
guy
a
gets
big
on my
train wreck.
That's what I
nerves.
said to this guy.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, when I went
Buy
to it,
another
it was
fucking Mustang. Fucking you and the wife
no,
fucking
I gotta
fly to
get no.
Belize and
You're missing the
lick
fucking
buttholes.
point.
Guy builds
and-
a house over his house.
and I don't need
over his
another
house.
Mustang. I need a car, a truck, a white truck with
Yeah.
a amber beacon on the roof that I
Oh.
could just slowly drive around and get
Jeffrey
attention.
Scott said it's 3 months worth of work. December, January, and February, you can get it done.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
That's my
then if
point.
it's January, February, and I mean,
I'll be down.
Yeah.
I'll live there
I'll
for
do
3
1
months.
week.
What the
dude.
fuck are you
Week,
talking
yeah.
about?
You know what I mean?
I'll
I'll
come
fly
do
home
a
for
week with you
Christmas.
too.
Yeah, hey,
I'll do all
hey.
3 months with you.
Fuck
Fuck
that,
it.
cuz.
I'll
Fuck
give
that.
you a
I'm living
week.
in Mark's camper at his house. I'm bringing the whole
Fuck
family
yeah.
down, all 3 dogs. You know what I mean?
We're
My
building
cat.
Yeah.
skid
Hell
marks and
yeah.
everything while we're
Hell
down
yeah.
there.
I won't get anything done then.
Yeah.
We'll be fucking around the whole
The
time.
whole
Well, you're not
time.
getting anything
Barbecue,
done
build
anyway.
skid marks, and fucking
Yeah.
clean windows.
Yeah.
Mark,
I don't know,
that's
but
the
honestly
point.
and
That's
truly,
exactly what I said.
honestly and truly, I think that you should at least explore this opportunity to its fullest. Run this out and run this motherfucker to the goal line. I would at least do that much
Yeah.
Yeah.
and see if you can pull it
Absolutely.
off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not, and I know we say a lot of shit on the show, but honestly, if you did get in a situation and you needed to, come on, you know what I mean? I
Yeah, I know
probably
you
couldn't
would.
come
I
down
know
in
you
busy
would.
season, but in the
Yeah.
fucking fall through the winter, are
No,
you
I
kidding?
know.
At any
fucking
point,
I know you
at
would.
any time,
Yeah.
I fucking
Midsummer.
stick my
Yeah.
thumb
Yeah.
up my ass. But what I'm saying
Mark.
is, I think you can figure out a way to get it done.
Mark, you
And you
have
should.
$1 million contract. You don't think someone wants to be in that project? You're out of your mind, dude.
Yeah.
You go,
Right.
hey, come work here for a year. Get experience, do this thing.
Is
do
it?
that.
I mean, you're.
I don't
are
think
you,
you know
are
window
you,
cleaners.
You're not.
brother.
You're not saying. Are you saying the exact price on the internet right now?
No,
No.
I'm just
No,
saying.
no, no,
it's
no,
seven
no.
figures.
Like, let's say it's $1
No,
million.
no, yeah.
Let's say it's
no,
$1
no,
million.
wait. Let
My
me
bad.
back this up. Based on the 3 properties that I looked at, based on what he told me,
Well, let's
That
not give
is
away
what
the
you're
price.
thinking.
Who cares?
it's
Who cares?
in
That's
the
what you're thinking.
ballpark.
That's
Okay,
what you're thinking. Yeah.
It's in the ballpark.
800 to whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and the whole thing, the whole critical part of it is going to be the timeline.
Just
is,
getting it done.
right?
on their time,
and that's
in their
where
time frame.
that part can happen. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
You just
it doesn't
don't want
mean
to. You just don't want to. You just don't want to sign yourself up for something and not deliver,
right
or be able to
right.
deliver.
Well, Mark,
That
let me
to
ask
me
you
is
something.
devastating.
Let me
And-
ask you something, Mark. All right, real quick. If I came to you with the same problem you have right now, what would you tell me?
I honestly would have. You were right on top. of it.
No. If I said like, "Hey, man, I have this. It's going to be a 12-month project. It's going to be like the biggest thing I've ever tackled. I don't know how I'm going to do it." What would you actually say to me, Mark? I already know what you'd say to me, but say.
Yeah, well, I would tell you need to get your fucking shit together and figure it out.
Yeah, that's yes,
All right.
exactly.
I was going to
Well,
say
the thing
because
that
you and
that sticks
you and
out.
I have had similar conversations because I
You guys have had
I mentioned to you about all of those banks I bid and how I fucking and you told me you should fucking figure it out. And I'm like, okay. And
That's
now
what I
here I
said,
am,
dude.
like I'm gonna be spending like 90% of my time cleaning fucking banks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but TJ, you got dudes, and this is what I tried to tell Mark. I'm like, dude, you have the biggest podcast. Do you know how many window cleaners would be like, yo, I can be somebody like somewhere for a year? Mark, I don't think you understand how this industry works, especially in the commercial world. These guys are like mercenaries for hire, dude. They're like
Yeah.
6 months here, 8
and
months
there
here.
are
5 months
dudes
here.
out
Yeah,
there
how
that
it goes.
not all the
Yeah.
dudes out there
Not
are
all,
complete
but,
fuck
like-
ups. There are dudes
Yeah.
out there that are pros.
You got
Yeah.
300-400 guys,
and money
that are
talks
like,
and bullshit
this.
walks. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if it's fucking
Yeah.
if it pays the right way, you're gonna get the right people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Mark,
Right.
that cash I'm just saying, you get like 10 guys and that paycheck clears, they're gonna be like, yo, I got a buddy.
What do you need?
He'll come down.
Yeah.
No, I got a guy. As soon as that first paycheck clears, they're gonna be like, yeah, my buddy can do this. Yeah, I got guys. Like they like, you know what I mean? They have 3 other guys sitting at home being like, how'd that go? How was that? Like, yo, Mark's really clear. Like, this job's easy. It's like 80 degrees. This shit's great. Dude, you're not gonna have a guy problem. What you're gonna have is a management problem. You're gonna need 2 or 3 of you, Mark, to manage this.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be your problem.
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
But that's gonna be on. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have all your regular work, and then like you're gonna be like, that's a conversation you have with Scott.
Yeah,
you go like, Scott, run this. I'm gonna run this.
Yeah,
we're good. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what?
Right.
I would
like I said, nobody turns down $1 million job.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
That's crazy.
I've got to go down there and look at this additional area. The updated pricing's already been sent, and I will make it a point to have a nice conversation with Jeffrey and see where we are with, but again, I have to reach deeper. I've been honestly not pushing it away. I've been responsive to the conversation.
Well, that's always
but
what
it's also
happens,
scaring
though.
the shit out of me.
That's
right? It's scaring.
That always happens this way, though. We just talked about this on the last podcast. I fucking bid a fucking storm window job fucking 3 or 4 times more than I fucking want it. And I get it. You always get the shit when you don't want the shit.
Yeah,
that's the way this works.
Yeah.
And in this situation, I mean, shit, dude.
You can't turn it down. What you can do
at least explore it, Mark.
Yeah, I
run
mean,
that fucker to the goal line.
This is your last big thing, man.
Yeah.
And if you can, run that bitch to the goal line and fucking, if you can get that bitch in the end zone and score a touchdown, you're fucking better for it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But Mark, what I'll tell you is you have a plethora of guys sitting here going, "Oh shit, we could go do this. We could go work with
that is
go do this
absolutely
project."
That's
and then it's on their resume, dude. Like, hey, we handled this college project. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of guys. I mean,
I wish you
hungry guys out here.
I wish you I wish you didn't have to worry. I know why. I wish I could wish away the worry for you because I know how you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know how you are about things, and I know how responsible you are. And not only yourself, but your company's name, and not only that, your word. So I understand.
Yeah, no,
I understand.
I didn't fucking sleep last night. I told Seth
I understand.
I didn't sleep last night because of this, and now I'm going to be up till 10:30 at the fucking.
No, but
you're my buddy. I get it. I know how you operate.
But that's a mark of a guy who cares.
Yeah.
And I go, that's the guy who should be doing this.
Yeah, and that
like even if you can't find all the guys, that's the guy.
Yep. You care about it, so it should happen to a guy like you because you care. It's happening to you because you care. Clearly, you made an impression when you were there that one time. You know what I mean? To reach out a decade later and be like, "Yo, you want to do this shit?" You know what I mean?
Mark, there's nothing on that property you can't
for a
handle,
reason.
brother.
Didn't they come across? Didn't you say on the show before this? Or maybe the show before that they were going through old invoices and your name just happened to pop up and they called you?
Yeah, that's they found a
the
piece of
universe
paper or something.
Fucking doing shit for you.
Yeah,
dude.
Brother. Yeah.
That's the universe saying, "Let's stress this."
He needs to do this, brother.
Let's stress this motherfucker out.
I really want to see this happen for you. I am how fucking stringent and fucking how outspoken I've been about the skid mark and fucking your polish and the towels. I want to push you because I love you and you deserve good things.
Well, that makes me feel good too.
And you
He's
know,
a good guy,
you're the best fucking one of the best fucking dudes I know.
I shit on Mark all the time. I will tell you right now.
He is a piece of shit.
The only reason I do that is because I respect the shit out of him. And if anybody deserves this contract, it's Mark.
Well, I appreciate
nobody
that.
else.
I'm not just saying
the man.
that.
No, he is the man to handle this. He can handle 40 stories down to 2.
You have been an inspiration to not only me, but Seth and Tim for a long time. You're a fucking good dude, Mark.
No,
Well,
he's never said nothing but good thing she's like, enjoy
You're-
your kids, do
Yeah,
this,
do this, do
treat your
that.
wife
You
this
always
way.
tell,
My-
you always
no,
give us
my
the
wife-
best advice.
My
Well, I
wife
try to.
thinks Mark
I
is the
try
man,
to.
and that means a lot.
We
to me.
all make mistakes, and if I can help you from making a mistake, that just betters everything.
Well, what do
know
you
I'm
think
saying?
we're doing right now? We're trying to
No,
stop
I agree.
you
What we're doing
from
is
making a
stopping you
mistake.
from a bad mistake.
And everybody in the comments.
Take this.
Yeah.
The
Take
three of us
this,
are
bro.
like,
Yeah.
do this.
This is what I told you. I was like, yo, everybody will come help you do this shit.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like land it and then you figure
Land
it
it,
out.
and
But,
like, I mean,
know
you
the fact that
definitely,
you
you know,
care enough to not
Listen,
sleep.
Yeah.
just think you got
the
interesting-
regrets from not going after this are
Yeah.
worse sleep
Would-
than
would-
what you're
would
doing right
probably
now. I
be
promise
worse.
you.
Look,
Yeah,
if I put the ducks in a row and it doesn't happen, then I'll
you
never
tried.
know. Right,
Yep.
100%.
At least
You're
you
right.
tried. At least
You
you
tried.
tried.
Right.
But if you're
Right.
like, you know what, and then like fucking like maybe 6 months down the road, you're sitting in the shop like, fuck, man, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
how
Yeah.
many
Right.
window cleaners? How
Yeah.
many window cleaners do you know gets presented with maybe a 7-figure job? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I don't
There's
think
like
it's very
maybe 3 or
No.
4.
there is
the
a
thing is,
reason
it's
for
in one
this.
place. It's not. You're not going to drive cross country to do
That's
this
what
and
I'm
that.
saying,
It's
man.
right
It's-
there in a 10-mile radius.
Yeah.
You have the golden goose, brother. You
Yeah.
have to bid on
Yeah.
it. You have
And-
to bid on
Well,
it.
And
you know,
for-
no, my
and-
mind is made up. We're going to roll the dice.
And, all right, cool.
and-
Hell yeah,
and,
bro.
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
dude.
gonna
Hell
do
yeah,
it.
dude.
We're
And
gonna
this
roll the
winter,
dice.
There
and
it
this
is.
winter,
Good
if
sleep
you need
tonight.
help,
Yeah.
you call us and
We're down.
we'll come
Yeah.
down. We'll come down for 2
We're
weeks
down.
and
Dude,
knock half
Yeah,
of
no,
it out.
I can
honestly,
probably come
between-
for a week
Listen,
because I have
if
fucking
if
dickheads, but yeah,
if
hell yeah.
nobody's listening,
Uh-huh.
I just want to be this much bigger than Jay Camaro. I'm just
But
kidding. I
dead
love
ass,
you,
I
Jay.
mean, well, if you think about it, fucking, you know, the like 100 years of window cleaning for a week down there would probably do a lot of fucking
Yeah.
damage. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
we could
Yeah.
do so much
Serious
damage.
Oh, you
I'm
kidding
gonna
me?
grab so many dicks.
I'm not
if
flying down there. I'm
I'm
coming-
grabbing everyone's
We
window.
should.
Just
Hey,
bang,
what
bang,
we
bang,
should
bang.
do is fucking put the
1 week.
skids, and the most reliable fucking trucks we got, and just drive down, fucking stop
Yeah.
halfway, sleep, drive the rest of the way down, and fucking like 3-4 skid marks, fucking
Yeah.
I'm
all the
flying.
poles, all the
Look like
systems.
a fucking. It'll be a
and crush
squeegee like
that shit.
parade.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck
No,
yeah, dude.
Mark. If I had that, like, let me ask you this question: if I called you and said I have $1 million project, it's gonna run from this time to this time, would you come help me? What would you tell
Absolutely.
me, Mark?
I-
That's
I-
the point I'm trying to make.
for me,
dude.
honestly, Seth.
There
And
you go.
Jeffrey has
It would-
already said 3
would
times,
be-
call me,
Who
motherfucker.
here wouldn't do that?
Yeah.
The 25-year-old in me says, "Let's do the challenge."
Right.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
right.
The money
Mark,
is
Mark,
part of it, but
Mark,
the
The
challenge.
56,
Here's what I'm saying.
the 58-year-old Mark's like, fuck, my back hurts.
No,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
No, it does hurt. But Mark, if I had that opportunity, what would you tell me?
I tell you, need to be all over that shit.
I'm
And
41.
you've told
I'm
me
not,
how
I'm
many
not
times
much
have you
younger.
told us? Yeah, but listen, how many times has he told us that?
Every single time. And if
Yeah.
I said I need help, Mark, what would you do?
I'd be there.
Are we still? We're still live.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh shit,
dude.
we
Yeah.
are
Oh,
still
shit.
like, oh shit, man. Hey, it's 10 after 10. Hey man, you guys are awesome.
right.
Fucking-
Listen, I love all you guys.
Yep.
Jeffrey, I'll be in touch tomorrow.
yeah, you guys are all awesome. We're gonna talk
Mark,
shit
this
off
is
the
the
internet.
point I was trying to make to you
Yeah.
earlier today was this. You have a giant platform.
We'll see you
You
guys
can
later
find
next week or
so
something.
many guys